Welcome, Warrior fans, to Homecoming at Paul L. Parker Field here on the campus of Wes-Del High School. I am the superintendent, Kyle Mealy. Sitting beside me, as always, is the coach, John McGlothin. Coach, what a great week of homecoming festivities leading up to this game tonight here with Wes-Del hosting Tindley. Both teams are looking for their first win, but let's get into the week. You were a class sponsor. You helped out in all the activities. How was the week?
Well, it's just a great week. Nobody does homecoming like Wes-Del, and we expanded that even more this week, and it was just a great week of just a lot of different fun activities that we can go through as we do the broadcast this week. But, you know, a lot of fun, a lot of just time for the classes to get together and celebrate Wes-Del and the kids all. Some of the things were by class, some of the things were just together as one big group, but it was just a lot of fun. And you know, it was all capped off this today by a bunch of fun activities and a pep session and all that stuff that Wes-Del does so well. But everything leads to tonight, which is the football game, and we're, again, like you just said, we're all excited to be here. And somebody's going to go home happy. There's two teams that are fighting for their first win, and let's really root hard for those Wes-Del Warriors to be that team.
Well, we're coming into this one. I talked to both Coach Hansen and Coach Knuckles about this one a little bit this week, and I know you did too. We had some opportunities as you started basketball conditioning this week, so we were out around the players almost every day. And so when I walked over, I just asked Coach Hansen, what's one thing that we should look for in this matchup? And he said that be prepared for the big play from their quarterback and one of their receivers. They have two very athletic players at quarterback and one at receiver. And he said that they like to not mess around and go deep with the deep ball at some point, maybe 2 or 3 plays in. So we're going to look for that. Our defensive backs are going to get some work. And then on our side of it, you've just got to come off of some positivity out of Monroe Central into this one and carry that over. And it sounds like Coach Knuckles told me they had a great week of practice. Did you talk to him?
I did, and I believe we're getting ready for the national anthem, and we can cover that when we get back. I'm sorry, we're at school song, so we'll keep going. Yeah, he did talk about that and talked about the explosiveness of Tindley. We're going to have to find where we can take advantage of some of their weaknesses. Obviously, they have some really good skill players, but they also haven't won a game, so we know that they have some weaknesses and some things that they need that we can take advantage of. So I know he saw that on film, and I know that he felt like we had a good week of practice. I felt like yesterday, the pre-game walkthrough, that we were out here for some of it, that the guys were loose and ready to go, and I think they were excited about it. It'd be hard not to be excited tonight. There's a great crowd here, and they're still coming in, and it's going to be, you know, a lot of lead up to tonight's game. But, you know, the other team, like I said, always tell
people the other team's going to be trying too, so we're going to have to be ready to play.
And those two athletes that we're going to be looking at Tindley, I believe, and this is just starting off early. I may be off on this, but it should be a junior and a sophomore. Number 11, Dion Richmond, is a 6'4", 195 quarterback, so he's going to have no trouble seeing over the line of both teams. And then they have a receiver, number 13, a sophomore, at 6'5", 190. His name is Henry May. So we'll see if those are the two that we're talking about. They are a pretty good size roster, although it looks like on their football roster they don't have as many in person tonight as they have on their roster. But we've dealt with that all year long through injuries and other issues, and so we know what that's like of being a little short man. Tonight I think we'll have 21 in uniform is the last number I got. So not our lowest. We had 19 in uniform due to injury and just eligibility, different issues early in the year. So we'll be looking to see as the Warriors are coming out here. We're getting a good picture of that on your screen. They're getting ready to head out. I love that they've added the new entrance to the game, and everybody's, you know, adjusted pretty well to this. And we have a little Warrior down there, if you can see him. He's going to run out with them.
I walked in with that little Warrior.
Yeah, he is excited. He's ready to go. This is his first time as you watch him run through here. And here come your Warriors. And there comes your little Warrior. Oh, they didn't get him. Just off camera. and he's going through. So anyway, it looks like we're getting close to national anthem time. We're about 4:54 to go. But, Coach, we'll talk about this as we go down, but we had a really, really good Grand Marshal ceremony today. And I think when we talk about who that is a little later, I mean, I don't think it's any secret anymore. But the Grand Marshal this year was actually very touched by the honor. Been here a long time, and I think it was a well-deserved Grand Marshal. Not that any of them aren't, but that one was a good
like
one.
you said, we'll hold that suspense just a few more minutes. And for those people that don't know, and we'll stop here for just a second for the national anthem.
Boy, it's windy out there. Cut some of that sound out of there. That band, we didn't get it quite as good on the microphone.
We're further away than you realize.
I know. Coach, we're going to look in the chat real quick.
All right.
We have Troy Thornburg, who's tuning in, and, of course, the ultimate first to the chat. Tonight she was second. Julie Swartz. And then all the way from Australia, Emily Love.
Oh, good day, mate. Throw another shrimp on the bobby. And then we have Manny 444. Manny is rooting for the Wes-Del. So that's early. If you're just tuning in, I'm sure there's a lot of you in person on Homecoming, and that's great. We want that. But if you're just tuning in, drop a hello in the chat. We'll try to get with you as much as we can throughout the game. But we're hoping this is an exciting one for you tonight from Paul L. Parker Field, with both teams coming in without a win. Somebody's walking out of here, as Coach told me earlier this week. Somebody's walking out of here with their first win of the season. We hope it's the Warriors. What a great way to cap off Homecoming week if we could pull that off. So great parade today. I saw that you were able to drive the Grand Marshal. I was.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't. I didn't know I was going to do that. I knew about the same time.
Have they ever ridden with you?
No, in fact, I've never been in the parade. That was my first time being in the parade. So the Grand Marshal, I found out I was driving about the same time the Grand Marshal found out he was the Grand Marshal. So
well, that was good.
But that was an honor to be able to drive. And we didn't mention who it is.
Grand Marshal?
Yeah.
Mr. Glenn Day.
There you go. Mr. Glenn Day, who, like you said, was very touched by the honor, and, he well-deserved.
And it was well-deserved, and he's in attendance tonight, and that's exciting. Great crowd tonight for Homecoming. We had the parade at 5 o'clock, and then after the parade, I think they had a grab-and-go meal. They've been having that lately since COVID, but I think they've stuck with it. It just worked out a little easier for people to grab and go.
Bring it in here with you.
Yeah, just bring it to the game. Great student section tonight, Coach.
Well, it sure is.
I think on Homecoming they don't really have a theme. It's just Homecoming, isn't it?
I think it's just school colors and such.
And such. 34 seconds we're waiting to see here now as we are down there getting the coin toss.
We'll have a lot of things at halftime, like the royalty and all those things to show you. We may not have a guest because I like to show you all that stuff. The Homecoming Court royalty will probably be walked out, and then
I understand.
Tony Cox right there rolling in. He's kind of royalty here.
He is. He is, in my book, king of training.
A little different tonight. It's almost dark. It's getting darker sooner, and it's a 7:30 start. So right at that twilight time of night for kickoff here. And we're going through the handshakes, and we're about ready to play some football here.
Mrs. Producer is in, so Mr. Producer behind me needs to be in his best behavior. Great segue to talk about our producing team. Mr. Romine's behind us, is running everything. And he has got 2 students out on the cameras, and we appreciate those student helpers getting us.
We have Caden Clark and looks like
that's Radley Richmond.
Was it Radley Richmond
that's
down?
Radley Richmond down there on the field.
So, yeah, we appreciate their help.
So bringing you this quality broadcast from the Wes-Del Sports Network is Mr. Romine and WD TV. Is that right? Is it WD
it's the
TV?
Wes-Del Sports Network. So.
Well, this is, but what's the class? I guess I could turn around.
Yeah,
and
it's WD Creative or.
What's that? And neither of them are in his class, so we won't worry about it. They're just great kids.
Yeah.
Just great kids helping out.
Well, it looks like Wes-Del will kick off. And so I'm not sure if they won the toss and deferred or if Tindley won the toss, but nevertheless, Wes-Del will kick off.
Carter Flynn will be our kicker. There's the voice. Smooth as peanut butter. Like Skippy. Brian Lake, the voice of the Warriors. And we're going to get homecoming underway. Hope you are warm wherever you're at. Or maybe you're out sitting by the fire and you've got us on the phone, on the iPad, or out back on the TV. Who knows?
Who knows where you might be, but we're happy you're here.
And it is homecoming 2022, and we are underway. Kick is away.
Nice kick.
That one's going to be on the ground. See if they pick that up.
Number 3.
He's quick.
He's
very quick.
Outside spot.
He's very quick. Very quick. Finally caught from behind there.
Forced out of bounds there by Lucas Young. But a good pickup for Tindley. They'll start at almost midfield. It looks like around the 47.
Yeah, I think that's right. So they're across the 50 and into Warrior territory.
Well, we talked about this. You're going to have to be ready to play right away because they're a quick strike team. The first time that you relax and aren't ready to go, they're going to take advantage of that. So we have to be ready to play. Looks like they moved it back a little bit, maybe to 46.
Yeah, they're back in there. They're not across Warrior territory yet. So we'll see here. We said be ready to watch for the pass plays. They do like to spread it and throw it, and they are in the shotgun, in a deep shotgun.
Yeah, they are very spread out.
Yes. So we've got Trey and John Justin and Alec Thornburg. Is that Alec Thornburg back
he's
there?
all the way back. Free
they
safety.
are going to get their workout tonight. And right away they're looking to pass. And that one's bulleted into number 10.
And that's a nice pass.
And that's a nice pass and catch. That's number 10 is Paul Carpenter Jr. He's a senior, 5'11", 195. He's listed as the tight end. At 5'11", he's probably one of their smaller receivers. I'd call him more of a slot receiver, but they got him at tight end. That was a first down, so right away they move the ball quick here. Got the window closed tonight, so it's a little quieter up here, Coach.
I'll be able to hear you better. I didn't want to get the crowd noise involving there. Not be able to hear. I'm having enough trouble. There's a fake, and there's a handoff.
There's a handoff here.
Completely changes direction.
They get a tackle. Good tackle made right there. And that is...
That's number 29,
that's
Brock
Nauman. Came all the way from the top of your screen to come down and make that tackle from behind. A good pursuit, and that's a gain of 2. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 on the 36. I don't think they'll run. Well, I don't know. What do I think?
We're going to see here.
I don't know.
Look,
let's get real. I don't have any idea what they're going to do.
We're going to find out.
I know they like to throw. They're running again here.
Going around the end. He's right behind his blockers.
He is, and he's finally met there with a few Warriors. Very patient runner. He stayed right behind the blocker there.
Yeah, they pulled their guard out that time, and he ran right behind number 56, and he had his hand on his back pushing him along. You can tell number 3 there is quick. So he was a little quicker than the guy blocking him. By a little, I mean a lot quicker than the guy blocking for him. He just put his hand right in the back of those shoulder pads and pushed him forward.
Something that was said to me by Coach Hansen was this is a difficult team to simulate with your practice squad.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yes. And here they are on 3rd and 3. See if they stick with the run. They do.
High snap, hand it off.
And he's met, and they're going to
Boy, it's going to be close.
say he's short, I believe.
It's going to be depending on this final spot here.
Let's see what I've got the guy on our ends short.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
4th down here.
And they're not even going to measure it. They're just saying it's 4th. So it's 4th and inches.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going to have to get a big push up front. I don't know. They've ran to the outside. I haven't really seen them run up the middle yet.
But here's the one thing that helps. They're all the way in the shotgun.
Yes.
So they've got still going to have to pick up 3 or 4 yards because they're so far back.
We need a pursuit here. And it looks like we're bringing everybody. And we
did.
We do. We've got to get it. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
And I'm telling you, that's just, it looks like you don't have far to go, but when you have all the way back in that shotgun like that, you got 4 yards to pick up.
And in on that one was Grayson Mealy, who met him first and stood him up. And then about every other Warrior there met him right after that.
Coach Richards brought the house on that one. If they'd have thrown, we'd have been in trouble.
Yeah, big time.
But that's all right.
Great bet right there.
Take a chances.
He's a gambler. Call him the gambler.
Kenny Rogers.
He's got the backwards hat on. He made a good call
he
there.
Looks like Johnny Cash because he's in all black, but we'll call him the gambler.
Yeah. And here we go. We'll see if one thing that Coach Hansen and Knuckles both told me is they were going to try to really establish the run early. So I would look for that. Official seems to be talking a lot to the players. 1st and 10 on the 32, 9:31 to go in the first quarter. Ball handed off with a great head of steam. That's Brock Nauman.
Nice running forward.
And they got at least 6, maybe 5 to 6 on that carry. So it's going to be 2nd down, and I believe 5. It's like 6 maybe.
Brock's running hard, and every week he gets more and more carries and more confidence. And every time that we see him running right up the gut, it seems to be picking up good positive yardage.
2nd and 5, ball's on the 37-yard line here for the Warriors. 9 minutes to play in the first quarter.
I think we're going to see about the same action here again, yes.
Going the other way, and
that time it doesn't get as much.
Picked up a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 4.
If you pick up 5 on that first down, then it's not a bad call. Let's try it again. And a lot of times early in the game, you're setting up something else.
We'll see what they have on 3rd and 4 on the 38. Warriors want to control the ball. That's probably, you don't want to give it right back to them, especially with how quickly they've said they can score, which they can do. They like to throw the ball deep when they get the opportunity. But we didn't see that in the first possession.
Same play, just the other side.
He's moving. And he's just about 2 yards short.
2 yards short. So here's
got a big decision to make here.
Call all the way on your side of the field here. And it looks to me like we're going to go for it.
Well, in 3 running plays, the average would say you can get 2 yards on the 3 we've had so far.
Yeah,
but
I bet you they were thinking they were going to get a half yard too. So
yeah, that's true.
Back-to-back fourth down plays here. It's a gamble, but, I mean, you just, at this point, you're playing for positives.
The one thing they haven't done is they have not run outside with Trey Adams, and that's something that maybe they're setting up right here is a couple inside runs to that sweep action.
There's Brock again, and see if he can get it.
He's going to have to drive. He didn't get it.
He's not going to get it.
He's going to be short, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So right back, just as the Warriors did to the Tindley Tigers, we were stopped on 4th down, and now the ball will go back to the Tigers. I don't dislike it, though, Coach.
Well, I mean, if you're coaching down there and you want to show your guys that you believe in them and some positives, then you're going to go for it right there. And, the other thing is, listen, we're 0-6.
Yeah.
So why not take a chance or two here or there? Now, here's what I would be real careful about.
Not sending everybody.
This time, I think they're going to. I'll be really surprised if they run on this.
I think they're going to throw right here.
If it's a running play,
it's coming right down here to our bottom of our screen, and it's going to be, who is that? Corbin Price. They're going to pick on Corbin Price right here.
If it's a running play, it's going to be something on the end around. And here you go. Here's the pass.
There we go.
He had him open. Had 2 guys open. He just didn't get it there.
Corbin Price is going to have his hands full over here, I'm telling you.
He just ran straight down the field.
That was just a all-out, streaking down the sidelines.
Straight go route. See if you can keep up with me. And at some point, they'll fling one out there and see if you can catch up with it.
2nd and 10, ball's on the 41-yard line, 7:13 to play in the first quarter. No one has hit pay dirt yet. In the shotgun again. Ball's away, and they're running.
Round.
And that's a good run. It's going to be almost a first down, just short of it.
I'll tell you what I like about number 3 is that he cuts outside, and but at some point he just turns hard and cuts upfield.
Yep.
You see them make that cut. He's looking for that first open hole when he gets outside. He's not going to just keep it out there. He's going to cut it outside, but looking to go upfield. Still got some pretty nice. I mean, what, did he get 8 out of that almost?
Yeah, 3rd down and 3. Ball's on the 34. See if they stick with the run or go pass here. I feel run. And they do. And he's tackled right away. That's Brock Nauman, I believe.
It's going to be short again.
No, that's Devin Groh. Devin Groh stopped him. It's going to be a 4th and 1. Great pursuit by Groh. Got back there, and he just got him at the ankles, and that's really what you have to do with a hard runner like that. Trip him up. Here we go again. We're going to see it for the 3rd straight possession.
Let's see if they're going to be a little more aggressive this time.
Again, in the shotgun coach here, where
I think you're going to see quarterback run it this time.
I wouldn't send the house on this one because
they're going to. Looks like, we got him on a false start.
That's a huge move right there.
You know who that was? That was, I think Brock or somebody simulated that they were going to come and just gave a little bit of arm movement, and it got enough to get number 60 to flinch.
Well, on that side, I saw that was Grayson who pointed right away. It was either Brock or Grayson one that you were right. They went into that seam like they were going to bring the blitz, and now let's see if they kick. They're not going to kick.
Brought somebody else. And I wouldn't think on this point of the field.
This will be a pass play, I believe, on 4th and 6.
My guess, I agree. I think they'll probably roll out, do something with a rollout here with the option of 11 keeping the ball or finding an open receiver. They better get somebody out there on 13.
Yeah. Looks like we're giving them a bit of a cushion here. We've got 3 down here to the inside.
Ooh, almost got us to jump. And now we jumped again. They jumped again.
They got a flag.
And that is not her call. But she's waiting on these two guys to call something. If she calls false. Oh, delay game. Okay.
Okay, I didn't see that. So
these two guys down here moved, and I thought if she calls it back here, then I'm not mad at her. But these two guys,
it's a delay of game.
Clearly saw a move.
But at this point, I think they were going past anyway. So it's 4th and 11 now on the 42. I still think this doesn't change what they were thinking. Again,
here come 2 new guys. Here comes a whole new group. Now, I think they may punt.
They may fake punt. I don't trust anything right now. Is that Trey Adams dropping back for us?
Going back in punt formation. So it looks like their quarterback.
I'd be prepared here.
Their quarterback also does their punting there.
I'd be prepared. They also have this receiver down here in front of us.
I think they're going to punt.
Okay. I don't feel good about this. You're right. They did punt. That's a good punt.
It's going to roll. And let's
get in there.
Get
in there. All right, we'll take it. There you go, folks. After another stop there, and really it was penalties that helped us on that possession. There's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors now as we switch sides. 20-yard line, right, Coach?
Yeah, they'll bring the ball out to the 20, and that's where Wes-Del will start. Let's see if we can get some of that momentum, that running momentum. I would say we'll start with a play here to Brock, probably, is my guess, and then we'll maybe mix in something else. Trey is yet to touch the ball, and we always want to get the ball into his hands, so –
something about the way that they're committing to the middle, which I think, and again, I can't speak for the coaches, but I feel like they're setting that middle up to where they're kind of baiting them into there to try to get that end around that we run to Trey. I think we're going to get a fake one way.
Get some misdirection.
Yep, and we're going to come back this way with Trey or vice versa.
Yeah, I agree.
But I would keep running up the middle and seeing what we get. I like how we're doing that. Possession football here.
I would say we'll see that right here. We're
going to pass.
Got to get rid of it.
He's got to throw that away. And look who was wide open down here. Trey Adams had no one around him.
Well, here's what I want to say. At this point of the season, you kind of have to have that internal clock to know how long you're going to have. You know that we have a young line. You're not going to have a lot of time to sit back there in the pocket and pump it a few times and be ready to go. You're going to have to get those out quick. And you're right, Trey was open here
Wide
on
open.
the right side.
That's 2nd and 18 now. We've backed up to the 12.
So Trey may have to go in the huddle and tell him, hey, listen, get that ball out here. I'll go catch it. So now we're big loss there. You're going to see a run here when you get some positive yardage. There's your end around.
And there's a run. Keep going. Keep going. And he's off. Looks like a face mask.
Yeah.
I think there's a face mask. He's thrown out of bounds. That's a first down. There's going to be more because I think it was
Yeah, I agree. And
that was a good hard run by Trey Adams.
we've been setting that play up. All you got to do is get that end to bite. You fake it to Brock, get the end to bite inside, and then they're in trouble.
I'm not sure if Jason, Trey's dad's, able to watch, but he's busy. I bet you he's real busy. He's down in Florida
Oh, well.
as a lineman helping out, trying to get power restored down there. So I'm sure he's got his hands full. If you're watching, Jason, let us know in the chat, but I'm sure he's probably very busy. That's a big penalty.
Maybe you can at least listen to us.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 15-yarder, personal foul, face mask.
Great run. We're up at the 50-yard line now.
So we're going to have a chance here on this next play to get into territory here and into scoring territory a little bit more, pushing the ball. And I like that we said, Brock, steady diet of Brock early, and then you get that misdirection because everybody starts biting on it.
I think we're going to go back to the middle here, right up the gut. Establish that. Nope, we're
we're gonna
passing.
throw
He's
again.
got to get rid of it.
There you go.
And he does, and it's knocked down.
That's a good. I mean, that wasn't bad. That was Travis.
Going to the tight end, Travis Bunch there. By the way, he is homecoming king, Travis Bunch.
I've seen it all.
Well, it wasn't, believe me, it wasn't based off of anything.
Not based on looks?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay. Okay, then I believe it then. No, Travis is one of our favorites and can always take it when we – and I know he'll go back and watch it because he says he goes home and watches every night. So congratulations on being king, Travis.
2nd and 10, ball on the 50.
Must have paid somebody.
Paid off a lot of friends.
Oh,
There's a
nice
handoff. That's
handoff.
Devin Groh, and that's a good hard run, and he picks up 6 on that carry.
So it'll be third.
Actually,
about,
5. He
third
picked
and
up
about
5.
3rd and 5 now.
And that is what we had. Well, they've got 6. 3rd and 6, ball's on the 46. Good carry by Devin Groh. So we've seen 3 different ball carriers for the Warriors. Adams, Nallman, and Groh.
Picking
And
up
then-
positive yardage, too.
And they have. Probably some of our best yardage so far this season. In motion is Adams, and that's a handoff.
boy.
Oh, ran right into that guy.
Number 60 right there, and he's playing both sides of the ball, too, and you can see why. Yeah, that was a wall right there.
Yeah, 4th and 6. It was a no gain there. So 4th and 6. It looks like we're punting.
Somebody missed something there. Yeah, this is where you're going to change the field on them a little bit. And that's great strategy. If we can get one over this guy's head and let it roll and down it inside the 20 somewhere, that would be great.
Carter Flynn on to punt on 4th and 6.
He's going to want to get this. I don't know if they'll go for the block, but he's going to want to get it high. Ooh.
He does get it high. Very high. Oh, what
There
a
it
bounce.
is. That's
What
good.
a bounce.
Exactly
Keep
what we're
rolling.
wanting.
Right inside the 15, right at about the 15 or 14. So a great punt there with a great bounce.
Yeah,
So.
it's going to be about the 14. That's great. That's exactly what we want. Flip the field on them.
Coach, I got to take a drink of this Wes-Del water. I can't help but.
Well, it's more watery than regular.
It is watery. It's right there from the spring just outside the fence there.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a bubbling brook.
Is that what it is? It's bubbling.
It's Texas tea. Move to Gaston, they said.
Let's see if we can get something to work here for us, and then get
Well,
the
look at
ball
this.
right back. Then no backs in the
We've
backfield.
got 5 guys out there.
So he's going to have to either get rid of it quick or
Don't get beat
we
behind.
need to get some pressure on him.
Don't get beat
He's
behind.
going to run it. Oh, now he throws it.
And it's incomplete.
That was.
I don't know if he was He was getting close to the line of scrimmage.
He
on
was.
that.
I'll tell you what, it's a good thing Tim didn't catch that.
No, because he was gone.
So we didn't have anybody on him because the whoever was on him in coverage left.
That
was
looks,
going up to play and try to make a tackle.
I have to believe, and that number 10 was Paul Carpenter. He's the one that caught one before. I have to believe that that's going to happen a lot. A lot of broken plays that he just ends up making an athletic move. 2nd and 10 on the 14, 3:23 left in the first quarter.
We did good enough job of getting just enough pressure that he felt like he wasn't comfortable and tried to flip that one out there. So, again, we got to do the same thing.
Here's a run up the middle.
He's
and
quick.
A nice way to tackle and hang on there.
See who gets up. Oh, that's Trey Adams that was holding on to the bottom and then cleaned up by the rest of the guys. But Trey
His forward progress got him about 5.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Coach, at some point you need to get the cameraman to go down just a little bit on that end of the field.
What, the one that's up here?
Yeah.
Camera up here?
Yeah, the wide angle. He needs to angle
right.
down a little bit.
All right.
Help the people at home. This could be a big play.
Oh, there's 3 in space.
3's got space. That's a first down and more.
And he makes first contact on Trey and gets able to pick up the first down. Let's see what
Angle that down just a little bit. Right there, Coach. You're good.
I can do a little bit of everything here.
Yeah,
Drive
I'll
the
tell you
parade.
what.
I can run the camera. I can eat Tootsie Rolls while I'm talking.
Yes. Some things you're better at than others.
Yeah. Oh, look, nice fake. That's a nice play. And
Dropped it.
That worked out for us.
Oh, my.
That was a nice setup.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Looks like we have the Star Press here tonight and some other people. I think looks like Robbie General's down there. Yeah.
The General? Yeah, he is. There he is. The General Robbie.
I think he does insurance on the side.
Robert Montgomery General.
Called the Generals.
All right, 2nd and 10. Held on to
He
it,
faked me out.
and they dropped that one.
It's a good thing number 5 can't catch right now. So because
Well,
he's
I don't
got
like
2 or
you
3.
saying that because you're going to jinx us. That's
Well, I know.
Keyshawn McGill.
And he's been open a couple times.
Well, they're sending 5 out there, so it's hard to cover them all.
It is hard to cover them all.
3rd and 10 on the 30. 2:31 to go. A lot of 30s in that. A lot of 3s.
3s are wild right now. 2:31 to go. That's what you said.
That's why I looked at you.
2:31. They may get a delay game here if they're not careful. Coach calls timeout.
That's going to be a timeout for Tindley, and we're going to take a quick audio timeout here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
Hey, Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
And we'd like to remind you that Wes-Del Sports Network sponsors the Van Mater Reed Realty Team, and Star Financial Bank. They go together like peanut butter and jelly. You want to buy a house? Go buy one and get a loan from Star.
You need to.
And buy 2. Buy them all. Rates are so great. Here we go. 3rd and 10 on the 30-yard line. And they've got 4 receivers, 1 back. They hand off. There's a flag in the backfield. We got to get a tackle here.
I think that's coming back.
I think it is. Yeah, he's out of bounds finally. But I believe in the backfield that should be a hold. Yep, it's a hold. It's going to be a hold.
That's coming back.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah, because that was a great run. one thing we don't want to see a whole lot tonight is number 3 in space because he is hard to catch. And
Once
bring
he,
down.
once he gets out there. Ooh, from the spot of the foul, that's going to be tough.
Yeah,
that was
because
way
it
back there.
right at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to push him back, way back.
You know, I was wondering if you used to coach cheerleading.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Just those years of playing those sports, you learned those cheers.
Yeah.
Remember the Spartan Rumble?
Yeah. I still see some teams doing the old Rumble.
Yeah. 3rd and 22.
Usually those cheerleading coaches are fairly old.
3rd and 22, Mr. Producer, is what the board says. I think you're right.
3rd and 22.
I tried to ignore you on that one. That one's away, looking for a receiver. Gets a little pressure.
That may be a hold again.
That's another hold, and that is broken up.
Incomplete. I think that may be another hold. I think they were holding Travis.
Oh, yeah,
See what
it's
they
another
wanna do.
hold. It's another hold.
He may decline that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd take that one. 3rd and 22 is going to be 4th and 22.
Yeah, he declined it. Coach Knuckles going to decline it. Yeah, it's going to bring up 4th
I wonder
down.
how many of these high school officials, have to use a microphone. Are we, we got to be rare.
Well, we are rare, and I can promise you it's this guy's first time.
Yes.
He looks a little uncomfortable with it, but that's all right. He'll get used to it.
I like it.
Yeah.
4th and 22, Warrior fans. They're back up to the 18, and I have a feeling they've got an empty backfield. Let's see what they do here. Oh, no, they're punting. What am I saying? Coach, you got to help me out with that.
Well, I thought maybe you didn't notice it, but that's
okay.
Going to be stopped right around the 48, so it'll be first
Well,
and 10 from the 48.
Wasn't on my game there.
That's all right.
You got a collection from the parade in front
I do.
of you.
Of all years, I didn't get to go to the parade for so many years. I was there with my kids and collected candy with them.
You just said you didn't get to go to the parade. You were in the parade.
No, I mean, I didn't get – you're right. I didn't get to watch the parade. So
Okay.
as a bystander, I was in the parade. So I threw candy this year.
Can we rewind and start that over again?
Yeah, okay. So of all years this year, I didn't get to watch the parade. So several people that I usually stand with that know some of the candies that I like brought some of them up here to me.
1st and 10 on the 48. We'll catch up on Coach's candy haul right here in a minute. See what the Warriors do on this one. It's a pitch. Let's get some blocking.
Oh, I thought he was going to throw it.
Get some blocking. Oh, great spin move. What a great spin move, and the crowd reacted to that one. Trey Adams with a little showtime there. And
Nice.
he picked up about 6 on that one.
Yeah. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Wow.
Nice play. Yeah, it looked like he was going to be stopped for
yeah.
about a 2 or 3 yard gain and spun right out
He
of
went
that.
spin cycle on that
He
one.
did. Put him in the washing machine and kept going.
2nd and 3 on the 45. Trey Adams has had 2 big running plays. And we'll see if we can continue to move this one on down the field. Need a first down here. Looked like they moved.
Oh,
that one 53 was all over that one. The ball's out, but he was down. They're down. They're down.
Well, that one took a little longer to develop.
Yeah. 53 said, I can tell you this much.
He almost got the handoff. He was back there so far.
He was going to get that tackle whether he had the ball or not. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3. So there wasn't really – well, now they're saying there was a loss.
Yeah, it's going to be about 3rd and 7, it looks like.
Yeah. Hey, just to let you know, Coach.
Yeah.
Vicky says she has some dots for you. He's got 2 boxes in front of him right now,
That's not enough,
Vicky.
Vicky. That's not enough, Vicky. All right, thank you.
3rd and 6 here.
Oh, there we go. Got the hard count again. Got him offside, so that'll pick up 5 of it that we needed.
Yeah, that'll help us out. We got basically a lot back right there on that we just lost. You know, those microphones, though, make them sound official.
Well, something needs to.
3rd and 2. You know, we're hang on.
But,
We're flipping roles here.
well, I know. I love.
You know, you're
I'm
supposed to be the one that's usually positive.
I'm always positive. I'm positive that he's not comfortable using that.
Third and the longest one I've ever seen on the board. Coach or Mr. Producer, leave it at 3rd and 2 because I think you're accurate.
Yes. Let's see if we can make something happen. I'm going to give it to Brock right here. Oh, no, it's a keeper.
Oh, it's a keeper. He's to the outside.
Triton's
First down and more.
He's got the first down.
And let's hear it, folks. That's good enough for a Warrior.
First down.
Here we go. Listen for it. Not bad, not bad. We can do better.
Well, we're early in the game still.
Yeah. 18 seconds left in the first quarter. We're moving.
Went out of bounds, didn't they? But they should wind it. Yeah, that could be the end of the – oh, they're stopping it for some reason. Coach Hansen's wanting to know why. 18 seconds, he went out of bounds. The clock should not have started.
No, it shouldn't have. We'll take that up with the operator at the break.
18 seconds on the clock is what he was asking for. You know, that's the other nice thing is you can remember how many times in the past.
Yeah, we had to yell at each other. Boy, they are struggling to get that 18 seconds on the clock up here.
18. It's 18 seconds. Hold on.
18 seconds, boys.
Kai's looking up here. I can hear
him now. They're finally getting there. 18 seconds.
Not quite as crowded tonight in the press box as it has been.
No, we had everybody in there.
Well, they got to see a good game last week.
Brother, yeah, they did.
Good game so far this week.
Yes, sir. 1st and 10 on the 36.
The handoff end around. It's the same play they tried last time.
And he is finally taken down.
There's a flag. That's going to be a face mask. That's going to be a face mask. We're going to get 15 more out of this one.
And that has us stopping the clock, 13 seconds remaining.
Look at this right here. Look at here what I just got.
Thank you.
Something or all of it? Oh.
Oh, we can get stuff out of there? All right.
Okay.
If you guys want to know, our special guests here in the first quarter are Charlie Mealy and Addie Carmen. They have brought in some candy for Coach. He's working through it right now.
Yeah, Laffy Taffy's not
Shake
good
that Laffy Taffy, Coach.
Yeah, I would, but it's not good for my teeth. M&Ms.
We're winding the clock here. We may let this one run out for the quarter, or we may try to get a playoff. 8 seconds. We're not getting – well, maybe we are.
I think we might. Hard count. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, we're going to throw.
We're going to play. And we got somebody.
He's got him.
Got him. Oh, just missed him.
Just out of the reach of Corbin. Just out of the
I like that we went right there, tried to get it quick on 1st and 10 when they probably thought we were going to.
Hard count right there, but we didn't. That'll end that first quarter, though.
And that is the first quarter of play here at Homecoming 2022. It is scoreless, but the Warriors are knocking on the door in the red zone. We'll be back with you here for the second quarter on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
And we're back. Working on a Tootsie Roll, but I got it down, Coach.
That's all right.
Coach was so generous to offer all of us, including Mr. Producer, some of his candy. He said he gave me the trolley sour bite crawlers because he hates them.
Yeah.
That's the exact words. Here, you can have these because I hate them. 2nd and 10, ball's on the 21-yard line here. Almost had a touchdown there. I would assume we'll go back to the run game. It's been working for us. Not that the pass game hasn't.
Boy, they're crowding the line.
We got a flag. I don't know.
Either somebody's in the neutral zone. False start on us.
False start on us.
Somebody leaning.
I can tell you who doesn't like that call, and it's Dallas Godby, because he doesn't understand if it's on him, why.
Yeah.
But anyway, we can't change it.
That'll be 2nd and 15 now.
First time you hear that from me.
Yeah, I mean, if they see any movement, I don't see the coaches questioning it
Welcome to
either.
as positive as I get. Cam Gleason, he's working. He couldn't come to the game. Well, at least he's watching on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Cam, hold down the fort. Way to sacrifice so that others can enjoy it.
Uh-oh, a lot of pressure.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay, well, he got back to – he might have gained a little bit. No, back to the line of –
They're going to call it back to the line of scrimmage. He worked awful hard to get back there, didn't he?
Yeah, 3rd and 15 now on the 26. We need a big play. We had that one.
Well, yes. But remember, it's still tied and it's early. So what we want to make sure we don't do is turn it over.
No.
So if you don't feel comfortable there, that's probably the right idea. Tuck it and run. See what you can get out of it. It's 3rd and 15 now.
They're pulling Travis Bunch.
Trevi.
So they don't have the hands. Obviously, they've taken the hands team out.
He needs a break.
Last week he proved that last week. Under center here. Let's see what we do.
Well, throw again.
Roll out. He's got to throw that thing. He caught it. He caught it.
Trey caught it from his back.
He was laying on the ground, and he caught it.
2 guys slipped, the receiver and the defender.
An unbelievable play. Trey Adams is having a night, and he is down on the 4-yard line.
5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5. Listen, that
ball couldn't have been thrown anywhere else for him.
If the defender doesn't fall down,
it's might intercepted.
Probably intercepted. So it worked out well for both guys to fall. So here we go, right here, knocking on the doorstep of a touchdown.
1st down and goal on an unbelievable pass play to Trey Adams on his back, and let's see if we can just punch this in.
It's going to be Brock Nauman.
Brock Nauman, and he's close. He's real close.
He's going to get down to the 1.
A great hard run there to put him in. I go right back to Brock again.
2nd and goal, and here comes an extra blocker. Travis will come
Travis
in.
coming back in as tight end. Put him on the line.
I wouldn't mess around going outside or anything.
Just give it right back to Brock.
You have 3 more chances to punch it right up the middle here.
I either go Brock or I just – well, we're not quite to where I would take Triton on a sneak.
Not yet. Yeah, not quite. Not quite.
We're still about a yard and a half out. I just give it to Brock or Devin and just punch it in there. Get our big guys up front pushing. 2nd down and goal.
Here's Brock
it's off.
again.
It's Brock around the end. That's a touchdown for the Warriors. Brock Nauman is in, and the Warriors strike first in the 2nd quarter of homecoming. A great series.
They went around the outside, around the left side there, and I thought maybe we'd just go right up the middle, but it went around the outside. Brock was able to get outside of the furthest defender, and all he had to do was get that 1 yard and pick that up. And once he did, you know, there wasn't enough room for the defender to make up the ground. So great call by Coach Hansen, and also a great play. And obviously, we love the fact that Brock was able to get in.
And here comes Carter Flynn. They were trying to get the I think they're getting the tee.
Yeah.
The block put in there. And let's see if we can punch one through to take a 7-0 lead. Come on, Carter. High snap, and that one's not going to go through.
Stuck through there.
The snap was a little high, and Trey did everything he could to pull it down.
They were all over it, too. They got in there quick.
6-0 here in the 1st quarter, and the Warriors strike first on homecoming. And let's see if we can keep this going. We're going to take a quick break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials to
And we're back with 9:55 to go here in the second quarter. The Warriors put 6 on the board, and now they'll kick off. And this is one thing that we have to be careful of, too, is our special teams with a very athletic team. You don't want to score and then turn it right back around and give up a big one. The defense has been solid, so see if special teams can be solid here. Nice kick there. Got him right in the hands. Get down there. Corbin Price was tackled, and it worked out for him. He was knocked down right here, and when he got up, there he was. So not bad on the coverage there. They're going to take over on the 36-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 on the 36 for Tindley. And the officials are just having a heck of a time holding on to that football.
There. Bray Hill just went and gave it to him. Here, let me just hand that to you.
How about I just do this for you?
Just be first down from
This is not the hands team for the officials either.
No, it is not.
1st and 10. Yeah, you're on the 36. Coach, how much time's left?
We got 9:49 left.
I just wanted to
here.
make sure because I didn't want to.
No.
Three's got it. We want to make a tackle here. Don't let him get out in space.
And he does. And he's
gone. He's down the sideline. He's out of bounds. Thank goodness, because he was gone.
Forced out there by Thornburg. But he got plenty to pick up that first
I don't
down.
know that I would go away from him.
I would make sure he touches it a lot.
I would just give it to him. And I hope they can't hear me because he's trouble.
That's a first down on the
across the 50. He's down to the 44.
44, yeah.
He's in Warrior territory, and I haven't seen him run bad yet.
He seems to do something positive whenever he gets it.
What do we know? Did any time run off the clock? 7 seconds. That kid ran that in 7 seconds.
He went out of bounds. Yeah, I believe
they're not going to go. They're going to go for a pass.
Try to throw it to him.
You know, they could if they wanted to get that yardage, he probably could have just ran it there.
Yeah, he probably could have. That'll stop the clock again. 2nd down and 10. And they're starting to open up their playbook a little bit, it looks like. So we got to make sure that we stay at home.
Getting deep into that playbook.
They are.
Well, I can tell you right now what I'd do if I was offensive coordinator. I'd stick with one page, and it would be number 3. By the way, that is Devion Hampton. He's a senior, and here's Devion right on cue.
They heard you. Well, you better stop talking about it. There's a nice block.
There he goes outside, a great block.
That was a great block. The cutback block. I don't see a flag, do you?
No.
Because number 5 is acting like he was upset about something.
I don't know what he'd be upset about other than he didn't make it to the end zone. But right now, there is zero reason for them not to give it to Devion.
He's a handful.
He's just, he gets to top speed faster than anybody we have.
He's a senior. Looks like he might be going out for a play.
Why?
Well, he's probably tired. He's ran so much.
Well, this is where we want to take advantage then, unless they put another speedy runner.
They may try to throw it.
I think they are going to.
Nope. It's going to go
with
more power running
we need
this time.
Turnover.
Straight up the middle with some power running.
Trey Adams with a nice tackle. And they are just about 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and about 2 from that. That was a nice run with the changes. That was definitely a different type of runner.
Yes. Getting a dose of speed, then a dose of – now, look, 3 is that 3 up in the top of your screen?
No, that's 5. But
okay, well, I can't see.
Yeah. I'm not surprised I've seen your glasses.
Yeah, well. Wouldn't be talking too much there, buddy.
It's a fake. It's a hand.
Oh, good tackle right there. Good tackle right there.
They lost yardage.
Who's on the bottom of that one? That is 76. That's Luke Powers, I believe, isn't it?
Yes.
Powers there for a loss. And here comes 3.
Yeah. He's ready to go again.
I think they got the oxygen on him, and they're
3rd and about 3.
Still
maybe.
Looks tired.
Yeah.
His 70% is probably faster than anybody we've got.
Yeah. He's quick.
3rd and 3, ball in the 17 here. Love to see the Warriors hold again. I have a feeling it's going to 3, though. 5-7.
Yep.
There he is.
The handoff this time up the middle.
And he's right up the middle.
Oh, boy, he made first contact.
He did.
And he's still going.
And they're calling him short, 4th and 1.
He's down. He's going to be down at the 1 yard line. So it's gonna
He
be first
hit
down.
Alec Thornburg as hard as Alec Thornburg's been hit this year, other than North Decatur at the Jamboree. Alec Thornburg got hit hard at the Jamboree, but that kid did make first contact right there. And I keep leaning out the window when I can look right at the monitor. It's amazing.
So it is. Looks like it's about the 1 yard line. Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah.
They're saying the 2.
We could really use a miscue right here.
There
it is. Get back there.
Get on it. Oh, okay. We'll take that.
And that's Travis Bunch who got back there. We needed that miscue. And what's that going to be? Turnover on downs?
No, that's going to be third down.
Oh,
Second down. Remember, they
oh,
got
there was a first down there last time?
That last run.
Well,
went
Mr.
for
Producer and I were a little lost.
Well, that's all right. That last run went for about 17 yards. So.
Oh, that would do it? Would that get it?
Now it is second and goal from what? It's like the 20.
No, he's way back there.
Yeah.
It's second and goal at the 20-yard line. I'd be looking for a pass play here. And they will pass.
And
they're getting some pressure. They pressure him out of the pocket. Now they throw. He throws short.
Well, if he ever sets his
down.
feet. How old is that quarterback?
That quarterback, if technically it's the one they've got listed, he's a junior. It's Dion Richmond.
Third down and 20.
I will say some credit to the Warriors not allowing him to set his feet because they're putting some pressure on.
Yeah, they're forcing him. They're flushing him out of the
3rd and 20
pocket
here.
there.
Coach Harlan is looking for, he sees something. And there comes Travis Bunch, forcing him to this outside.
He may keep
Travis
it.
gets
He
him, and it's fumbled. And we may be on it.
Let's see. They haven't signaled yet. Yes.
It's our ball, Warrior ball on the fumble.
Yeah, he was holding that thing out there like a loaf of bread and running with it, and it got tipped out and fell down, and we were right there to pick it up. And I don't know if it was Dallas that got it or who the other person was out there, but we were able to fall on it.
Some great sportsmanship. It's 53 Dallas.
Yes.
Dallas helped him up, and I saw that at the end of that and patted him on the back there. I know the kid was very down at the moment. He kind of slapped the ground, and then Dallas just helped him up and patted him on the back. So I will say that about Dallas. He's a great kid. But here we go. 1st and 10 on the 21. Coach, how much time?
Well, there's 6:55 left.
Plenty of time.
Let's see if we can march this right down the field and take some time off. We don't want to hurt ourselves.
No, we give that one
to
that's either Brock or Devin. I think that's Devin Groh.
We're going to find out.
It looked a little shorter than Brock, and I never did see who came out of there.
I didn't either.
I'm going to say it was Devin. Tomorrow, boys, if you watch it and we're wrong, we're sorry. I thought it was Devin. And it was a gain of about 2, 2nd and 8. That might have been Brock Nauman. I don't think Devin's in there. I think Devin's on the line.
Looks like a power formation.
Yep. And they are, and they give that one to.
Oh, that was Brock again.
That was Brock again. A pickup of a yard. I didn't mind that play. Took a minute, as you always say, took a little too long to develop.
Chewing up some time, though, here.
Yes.
Able to slow the game down a little bit. You know, they want to play quicker. Travis is going to come out for a break, and then we're going to bring a couple new guys in.
You guys warm up here?
Are you?
Yeah, I think maybe I'm going to crack this open a little bit.
All right.
Mr. Producer's back there by that. Ooh, that feels good. Mr. Producer's back there by that computer, and it gets warm. Well, I just feel for him. Oh, that's a great play. He's got room to run.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it. And
Trey Adams again.
Trey's able to get to looks like about the 42 on a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from there, but nice job.
Great call there by Houdini Hansen.
Trey's really running hard when he gets the ball, and we've seen that from all the guys as the season's gone on. We've seen a lot different style of running, just much more confident with their running.
The other thing you're seeing is, and I talked to Coach Hansen about this, he said Monroe Central was his first indication that the line was starting to click with the running backs. and they were starting to really see how this offense can work, and you're seeing it a little bit more here.
That one's not
That
going
one they
anywhere.
brought some blitz and not much room
If you
for.
don't block 60, he's going to make something happen.
Yeah. Not much room for Brock to get anywhere there, and a loss of about 3 on the
I
play.
think 60 is just a junior, it looks like, and he's a handful down there. Wells Gupton.
Yeah. Here we go. 2nd and 12, ball's on the 40, 4:27 to go. And it looks like we're in that power formation again, but we do have Corbin Price down here. See if he tries to get out there in space.
Yeah, we're going to throw it.
And we are going to throw it.
Get rid of it
and
here,
we're going to have to
60.
get rid of it, and he does.
That's all right. Throw it
It's
away.
incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 with 4:12 to go.
Good job of getting rid of it that time. You don't want to take that big sack and move all the way back. Take yourself out of an opportunity.
Third down and 12. What the Warriors are going to do here, they may actually take a timeout. Yep, I thought that.
Good idea to run it all the way.
Can't take them with you. That's going to be the first timeout for the Warriors. We're going to take a quick audio timeout here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
We're back here, 3rd and 12, 40-yard line with 4:12 to go in the second quarter. Warriors lead 6-0. And we were just talking about what is Houdini Hansen thinking?
It's one of those. It's one of two things. We've done really well out of timeouts. One of two things here. Do you go
Play action?
conservative? Do you go conservative because you're still down here on their end of the field, or do you take a chance here? And we took a chance on the last play, but it looks like we don't.
We got some receivers.
Yeah, this is either going to be a pass or
a hard
Trey coming out about the backside here. Nope, it's going to be a quick one. Thrown out to Trey. And
he got some space. Get going there.
Hold on to it. There you go. All right.
And it's going to be 4th down. Gave us a little bit more room here.
See what Coach does. My guess is we'll punt
I
here.
think we're going to kick here.
You should. We've had some nice punts.
Yep. Yeah, Carter's in. Doesn't mean anything always, folks. Carter is our backup quarterback.
Yeah, we saw Carter flinging it all over the field last night at practice.
Yeah. He's got a great arm. He's a freshman, though, and he's behind the junior Triton Blevins at quarterback, so his time will come. And that's a pretty good kick. We needed them to touch that.
Ooh, they wanted to.
And it is down to there at the 30. 30, yeah, we'll say 37. 3:22 to go.
So 3:22 here in this first half. We need to get a stop here. What we don't want to do, we want to keep all this positive momentum going in our favor. Go into the halftime with a lead, and then get in that halftime and be able to talk about some adjustments.
Yes.
Some things you like, some things you saw that might work.
And here we go. They are continuing to work in the shotgun. They've got about 4 receivers, 1 back, and they're looking to pass. Quick pass out. And
time number 7 does catch it. Tapped down there by Grayson Mealy.
I don't know if I'd call that a tap.
Well, no. I was going to say he made sure he knew he was down. Here's the thing. I don't think Grayson remembers that you're down by contact.
He doesn't care. You coach him in basketball. One thing you have to tell him is contact, the kind of contact he wants to make is not legal in basketball.
We've got 2 guys out to the left here, so we want to keep an eye on that.
I think they're going to pass a lot here. I think they're trying to go into this 3-minute drill. They're going to be close on, I was going to say they're getting close on. Well, that's not a bad decision either. Got to make a tackle. And that's all we got to keep doing is making tackles on him.
That'll stop the clock for a first down.
Tell you what, Alec Thornburg is having to make a lot of tackles on him, and he is feeling it. Number 3 is a physical runner, and Alec Thornburg is a physical hitter.
We've done a nice job of not making Alex make as many tackles tonight.
No, we haven't.
Because we've been hitting guys up front a little more, so we want to get him earlier than that. Well, it's nice to have him back there.
To pass. He's throwing again.
7
we got to get
catches
there. Got to get there. He's knocked down by Grayson Mealy.
He picks up, looks like about 8 on that first down play.
But that clock just keeps running, and that's what we want. I think they were thinking about getting out to the outside to get out of bounds, try to save this clock, but they're going to move. Now watch this, because now 13 down here at the bottom of your screen, Henry May is here. Big receiver, 6'5", could be looking his direction. They're going to go across the middle, and thankfully, too much for number 7 to handle.
He threw that thing hard.
That was a bullet.
I'll stop the clock. Third and about still, 2 and a minute 55, and we're going to do.
We can't let down right here. We can't let up at any point because, that's when something big happens.
I'm going to guess right here you're going to see this widespread formation and a handoff to 3.
Top of your screen here. I agree with you, Coach. And we got a flag, and that is going to be – they're going to get Dallas Godby.
Yeah, he crossed the line there.
Dallas Godby is going to get the penalty, and that's going to give him a first down.
That's going to be enough for a first down.
He knew it.
Yeah, you can't – he was just a little bit further than he needed to be, so he got called for encroachment.
Those are mistakes that
well, now they get a first down, so
you don't want.
They can change the play up now and be more aggressive. They don't need to just get 2.
And then Godby did come out on that one. They're putting Bunch back in there.
And, the first thing that happens down there on the sideline, coaches go over and talk to him and
he'll be right back in.
Got a hand on his helmet talking to him about
There's 3 again, trying to get it to the outside. A nice tackle.
Almost.
He got out of that one. He's still on his feet.
And he's
finally driven out. That was
Travis Bunch.
Travis Bunch finished him off.
Luke Powers was there.
And the clock has stopped at 1:46. So
it'll be first down. So it either stopped for the first down or because he got out of bounds.
I think they gave him the out of bounds. We've got
out of bounds.
3 receivers to the top of your screen. Thornburg headed that way, but that makes me nervous with 3 and only.
So it was for the first down. They wound the clock.
Going through the middle, looking for. Got to contain him. Got to contain him. He can't throw now. He's past it.
That's going to come back.
They got a penalty. That's a hold, isn't it?
Usually, their quarterback keeping that ball outside and then taking off with it.
Glad we haven't. Dallas is back in.
That's going to push them way back to the 38. So even further than that, sorry. That's a terrible.
That hurts for them.
That's
good for us.
Long penalty. We'll take that, but I think that's a little far from where the spot of that play happened. We'll take it, though.
1:34 to go. 1st and 10 on the 43.
The clock's running.
The clock is running. That's our best friend right now. He's trying to figure out the play. It's down to 15 on the play clock.
You're going to see a pass play here, I would think, or a timeout.
Yeah,
right
and they
after
may
this.
be confused because he's trying to figure out, but that doesn't mean anything. Pressure coming from Bunch. He made him slide up. That one dropped again, right through the hands. I tell you what, he puts a lot on his ball when he throws that one.
Number 7. Again, they've been going to him quite a bit. They like that matchup, whatever is going on there with 7.
It's going to be 2nd and 28 with 1:12 to go. That does incomplete pass, stops the clock. Warriors trying to get to halftime with a 6-0 lead. making sure we're okay over here.
Lost your feed, didn't you?
Yeah, that's all right. We're fine. As long as Mr. Producer says we're fine.
We got a timeout, and that's the last thing Coach wanted to. Well, it was a dead ball anyway, so on the incomplete pass. So that's a good timeout. I was going to say it's the last thing they want to do is stop it, but in all reality, the clock was already stopped. So I'll just sit here and eat dots and be quiet.
We're going to take a chance for Coach to eat dots break, and we'll be right back with you on the Wes-Del Sports Network. How was dots treating you, Coach?
Good. Sorry, they're good.
What's your favorite flavor?
Do
Do they actually have different flavors?
Yeah, they have different flavors. I'll go against the grain and say green. I guess that's lime.
Again,
green is a color, not a flavor.
No. I was just getting ready to say, well done, as any Blackford County resident would do, like their Kool-Aid.
Lime.
You went with a flavor and named it the color. I love when people say, what's your favorite Kool-Aid flavor? Red. That's a Blackford County
I like green
classic.
Kool-Aid, too.
Green Kool-Aid?
Yeah, lime Kool-Aid.
Lime? That's one of the originals, I think.
I think so.
That's
There's
to
a
three.
handoff to 3.
I need to make a tackle here. And we do.
Stopped and then cleaned up there by Travis and Grayson. And
It's going to be 3rd and 28. Well, no, 24, sorry. And the clock is running here, so we need to do our job and not give up anything big. This will be a pass play.
yeah, they're going to. This is going to be something long. I'd really watch 13. They haven't really gone to him yet.
No,
And here he comes. He's going to get one. Nope, 7 again.
and he dropped it. And that's going to give him one more play here, 38 seconds on 4th down. And they're going to be going deep again.
I would say you're going to see something deep because.
Well, I mean, they need 24 yards, Coach.
Well, I mean, instead of going for a punt here, I think they'll go for it, fling it out there with 38 seconds left. I think they'll go ahead and flip one out there because I'm guessing he's probably thinking if we turn it over on downs, then Wes-Del's just going to – I don't know. We got a timeout.
What just happened? Timeout, Tindley. Boy, the quarterback was not happy about that.
He saw something he liked, and he wanted to snap that thing. Yes. Anyway, if they don't get it, I'm guessing their coaching staff's probably thinking we're just going to go with the short run play and probably go into the half with the lead instead of throwing something. So it's really nothing lost by them if they don't get this. We mentioned it, Mr. Day was Grand Marshal this year.
Yes,
I got the list of all the Grand Marshals here, and your name's on there. Back in 2015, list of a lot of Wes-Del legacy and people that hold some high esteem here that have been mentioned as Grand Marshal.
Took a while to get there.
I was trying to think of something to say.
You said my name, and then it's like it threw you off. Well, it's a lot of people with.
Well, there's a lot of good names on here.
Yeah, mine's not one of them.
Well, yours is on there, so.
I know it's on there. I didn't know you had that.
You're the 2015 Grand Marshal.
Yeah, those were ages.
Those were the days.
Ages ago.
Yeah.
That was a young.
That's when everybody liked you.
I don't think so. I don't think so. That was pre-live stream days. It was before the birth of the Wes-Del Sports Network, which has really taken off. Not under my tutelage, under Mr. Producer.
Several of the Grand Marshals are here. We'll talk about that later.
4th and 24, Coach. It's a big play.
There you go.
Getting some pressure back there, forcing him out of the pocket. There goes a long one. Got to make the play.
Oh,
my goodness.
Thank goodness, because he was there.
Woo!
Number 5 was open.
Folks, that one.
Keyshawn McGill was open on that play, and he just couldn't come down with it. That was not a bad thrown ball.
Not a bad thrown ball at all. But we survive. 31 seconds left. I think Coach just runs one play and lets this baby go to halftime with a 6-0 lead.
You've got to give credit to defensive coordinator right there, having those guys back there and making sure that he had everyone there. Coach Richards had him back there, and he
didn't get that headset off too early. He made sure he had it.
He's nervous. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, he's sweating it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball's on the 39. That was a good stop by the Warriors. Mrs. Love says that we all love Mr. Day. We do love Mr. Day. It's his day. It's Mr. Day's day.
31 seconds.
And there's a run. That's Trey Adams, and he's got some space. And I tell you what, he's picking up a lot of yards. And
I think
Coach
Nuck's going to be happy to go into halftime with a lead right here. Yeah, so coaches are taking off their headsets, and we're just going to
waving them over, trying to wave them over. Our boys are like, "What's that mean?"
Yeah, well, we haven't gone into a halftime with a lead yet this year, so
this is the first time.
And they're like, "Why aren't we going to run one more play?" It's because we have the lead, and that's smart football by Coach Knuckles. So,
and that is the first half, folks. Here at Paul L. Parker Field, the Warriors lead 6-0 at Homecoming. We're going to take a extended break. Be back here with some homecoming festivities. I'm sure Mr. Producer is going to try to get the cameras to follow all of the festivities, but we're going to take a little bit longer of a break, and when Coach tells me to come back on, we'll come back on. But you're watching Homecoming 2022 here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
Corbin Price is the son of Mark and Nicole Price. Corbin is involved in basketball, football, track, FBLA, FCCLA, and SAB. Corbin is planning to attend Ball State to become a nurse. Hannah Gilliam and Corbin Price. And now we'd like to introduce your 2022 Senior Homecoming Chorus. Alexa Hart and Lucas Young. Alexis Hart is a daughter of Brooke and Dustin Music. Alexis has been a basketball manager for 3 years, a football manager for 2 years, and is involved in FCCLA, SAD. Lucas Young is the son of Allison Wood. Lucas has been involved in football and FBLA. After graduating, Lucas plans to attend Ball State to study business management. Alexis Hart and Lucas Young. Mary Kate Dunnick and Kingston Browning. Mary Kate Dunnick is the daughter of Heather and Jake. After graduating, Mary plans to attend Purdue University to study for Kingston Browning is the son of Rachel and Justin Browning. Kingston is involved in SAD and Drama Club. After graduating, Kingston plans to attend Ball State to study exercise science. Mary Kate Dunnick and Kingston Browning. Lauren Cox and Brian Russell. Lauren is the daughter of Wayne and Lisa Cox. Lauren has a Brian plans to attend Indiana University to study finance. Lauren Cox and Brian Russell. And now for your 2022 Homecoming King and Queen. The 2022 Homecoming King and Queen are Avery Townsend and Travis Supt. Avery is involved in volleyball, attend going to college. And Travis Bunch is the son of Angie and Jeremy Bunch. Travis is involved in football, basketball, baseball, and Athletic Leadership Council, FBLA, and Art Club. Travis plans to attend Ball State to study criminal justice. Your 2022 Homecoming King and Queen, Avery Townsend and Travis Bunch. And now for the presentation of your 2022 Homecoming Grand Marshal. This year's Grand Marshal is middle school social studies teacher, Mrs. Lynn Brown. Mr. Brown is in his 20th year of teaching at Wes-Del Warriors. Mr. Brown was born in the United Kingdom. He attended Indiana University and majored in secondary education and religion. Mr. Day currently teaches both the 7th and 8th grade social studies classes. Mr. Day loves at Wes-Del and his students. Glenn and his wife, Amber Day, enjoy their church, family, life, traveling, exercise, and celebrating and marble movies. Wes-Del is very lucky to have such a great educator at Wes-Del. Congratulations to the 2022 Wes-Del Homecoming Grand Marshal, Glenn Day. And now the floats are the final event for each class to earn points for their grade. Here are the results, standings as of today's parade. Freshmen, 245 points. Sophomores with 265 points. Juniors with 365 points. And seniors with 415 points. Please remember the homecoming games will be tomorrow night from 7:30 to 9:30. And now for the float results. Coming in fourth place with 80 points out of 110 are the freshmen. In third place with 85 points are the sophomores. In second place with 100 points and 110 were the seniors. And the juniors receive the top spot by earning 110 points on their first. Great job to all. Which makes the final score results. With 325 points and in fourth place are the freshmen. With 350 points for third place are the sophomores. With 475 points in second place is the class of 2024. And your 2022 homecoming champions with 515 points, your class of 2023. Congratulations, seniors. This concludes the halftime activity for 2022 homecoming. Congratulations to everyone.
All right, Coach, we're back. Back at halftime here. Warriors leading 6-0. Had some homecoming. Had the court announced. Had Mr. Day, the Grand Marshal, announced at halftime. Found out didn't the seniors win?
I think they did. I am the senior sponsor, and so felt pretty confident about that we were probably going to pull it off.
Yeah.
Good leadership.
I want to say hi to Abby Nash. She's a former Warrior there in the chat. It's good to see her out there watching. Want to give you a couple of quick updates, Warrior fans. We have a lot of things going on at Wes-Del. One of them that's really doesn't get enough attention but should get quite a bit, and you should watch it because we live stream it. That's the esports team who absolutely destroyed, I believe it was Winchester, in Valorant the other night. If you don't know what that is, it's a video game. But if you want to look it up, you can. But anyway, our team destroyed him. My son, who's on the team, said it was like 13-0. And so they didn't even – I don't even know what it means. They didn't even – they didn't do well. Let's just put that. Winchester didn't. We did really well.
Good.
We have other teams. I think we have Smash Brothers. We have help me out, Mr. Producer. Rocket League.
We had a young lady doing Tetris this week.
Tetris. Now, hey,
I might be
you know Tetris.
I've heard of that one.
Back in your day.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
And then, is that it?
Pac-Man?
No Pac-Man,
No.
Coach.
All right.
Smash, Rocket League, Tetris,
Valorant. Yeah, there we go.
and chess.
And chess.
I've heard
How many
chess.
people do we have actively, involved?
In the entire.
Yeah, the whole esports.
I'd say I have about 25 people.
Look at that.
have turned in,
25. Wow. Listen, that's pretty good.
First esports team in the county.
And I have heard of chess, so it's a good one.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you?
We have another big day tomorrow, too. We have county volleyball tomorrow.
Yeah, we have county volleyball.
Girls are in the semifinals.
Cross country's at Blue River, aren't they?
Blue River MEC conference tomorrow for middle school and high school. So good luck to those teams. Wes-Del got it. The girls got some nice wins this week, and were able to push their record. I believe they're 17-6 now in volleyball, and I know that we have, like we said, we have some runners tomorrow running at Blue River. Should be a nice day for all that stuff.
You know, we failed last week to mention. I think we failed to mention it.
What's that?
Lauren Cox was in the golf regional.
Yeah, she was. I think we did talk about it during volleyball a couple of times. We did cover it volleyball, but you and I did not. Yeah, Lauren made it to regional and played really well. So nice job. Anytime you can get out of sectional, and that's as an individual in golf. So good job for her, and
just so many good things.
Good things happening here. We're
happening at the Dell.
Listen, we're going for a win tonight. We've beaten up people in Tetris and all kinds of stuff going on, and we've got good things happening, and let's hope that we can continue it tonight and on in this weekend.
Couldn't have said it better.
I bet you could have, but
we're getting ready to kick off the second half.
Yes, we are.
And it will be the Warriors receiving, isn't it?
Looks that way. I couldn't remember, but it's starting to look that way, yes.
Well, they've given the ball to the team wearing white. That's not us.
It's not us tonight, so
Tindley does have similar colors to us, though.
I like those gray pants they have on.
Get you a pair.
And I may show up in a pair of those at school this week
without
the pads in.
I hope not.
Yeah, grout fit day.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
don't either.
I'm starting to get old.
Well, I'm a habitual offender of grout fits.
Yes.
I've been told at my house.
Here we go. Kicking off the second half. Warriors lead 6-0.
Back in my day, you were supposed to match clothes.
Oh,
all right, here we go.
We got to get on that. We got to get on that.
And then we did.
John Justin fell on top of it.
It touched, who was that up there?
Number
Thornburg.
20.
That's
You've got the roster.
Branson Dalton is who it touched there and bounced off his knee, but had plenty of time for John Justin to go over and fall on top of it.
He felt good about it. 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line.
Yeah, it worked out.
11:58 to go. Tony Cox earning his money down there. He's
back, always moving.
I went out there during the halftime. You did too, and it was getting warm up here.
Yeah, it wasn't out there, was it?
No.
I probably shouldn't have worn shorts. That's fine up here, though. There we go.
Trey Adams Allworth doing a little pass play, and now he's going to keep it.
Didn't like the coverage.
No, I think that was a smart decision.
Good coverage on their part.
Their coach is getting after number 8. I mean, when I say getting after him,
don't bite on that. Yes, he
was
very emphatically telling him something there.
I'm going to tell you.
You want to know who?
Hey, guess who's here? Trey's dad's here from Hurricane Ian, right there.
Good job. Down there helping
everybody
out.
I didn't tell you earlier, he's one of the mini linemen down there, trying to help out the people in Florida. What a heck of a hurricane that was.
Hand off to Brock.
Brock Nauman running hard, and he picks up about 4, and that's going to be
third and about 6.
55 was really happy with that. He high-stepped after making the tackle. I haven't seen that before. I don't know if he's high-stepping to shake off an injury or I don't know. 3rd and 5. That's what I do know. Ball's on the 39.
See if we can get. Looks they're bringing everybody on this one.
Bringing everyone.
They drop back.
Keep
hand
running.
Off, and that's going to be short.
That's going to be short. Boy, they got to blow that whistle. And it's going to be 3rd and 5, and we're going to bring the punt unit out. Not a bad call. Carter's been punting pretty well so far. So
yeah, he's had a nice job back there, and we've done a nice job of giving him time. The more time you have, the better off you can get. So let's see if we can flip the field on him a little bit. A lot of people being recognized there at halftime. I know you saw that. It was neat to see everybody out. We'll go through the court here in a minute.
Make a tackle. Nice tackle. Oh, gosh, got to stay with that.
Thornburg hits
Finally
him initially.
A lot of people hitting.
He's still moving.
They're
still going
pushing
forward. And there you go. He finally went down, but hit initially there by Thornburg, but not able to bring him down. And he ended up picking up another probably 7-8 yards after that. This year's King and Queen were Travis Bunch and Avery Townsend. And I know that we were able to show that, but if you couldn't hear everything, that's who it was. So congratulations to Travis and Avery for King and Queen Homecoming 2022, as well as the court, which included for the seniors Lucas Young and Alexis Hart, Kingston Browning, Mary Kate Dunnick, Brian Russell, and Lauren Cox were the senior representatives. We'll go through the other ones here in a minute.
1st and 10, ball's on the 41. Number 3 is almost across the line. Can you do what he's doing? Okay. Never seen that.
As long as they
got a lot of guys in motion, too.
As long as everybody's set before it snapped, and they were.
3 has got to hit. We got it. Nice tackle.
Tackle there by Grayson Mealy with that tackle. He hits him and didn't allow him to get outside of him. And here's the thing. Grayson knows he has to make good contact because he's not going to catch him, so let me hit him before he gets around that corner.
There is no way he's catching him.
So let me hit him, and if he hits him like that every time, he'll think twice about running towards him because that was a great hit. That brings up 2nd and about 7.
Ball's on the 43. Pass play.
Nope. Give it to number 3 again.
Nope, there's 3. He's got a head of steam a lot.
I think somebody may have been listening to the broadcast.
Good grief.
When you were saying give it to a lot of times to number 3 here because he has had it twice now and done nice things with it.
So fast. That kid, Devion Hampton.
Good player. Those guys like that are just little small runners. Devin grows a little bit like that. The cannonball type runners.
Yeah.
Now, Devin runs more of a power game, but they're sometimes hard to find behind those big linemen. And when you're running as quick as he is, you better find him quick.
Well, I remember early in the game we talked about how well he was following his blockers. I don't know about that right there.
Boy, number 5 was open, and it's a good thing they haven't connected on these.
Open is an understatement.
Yes, he was.
He could have set up a camp somewhere around the 35-yard line.
You can tell number 3 has a great arm, but sometimes you have to have some touch on it.
He's been throwing bullets, and I said
just
that.
Put a little loft on that right there, and number 5 is going to catch that a little easier.
You know, I had that conversation with my mother-in-law, and she was dead on. She said
she throws a lot of footballs.
Well, yes. She throws a mean football.
Okay.
All right, get that tackle right there. Nice job. And that was Travis Bunch on that one.
So that's going to bring up what, 3rd and
But anyway,
7?
I was talking to her.
Yeah.
Smart aleck. And she said the same thing. He's just putting it in there too hard.
Yeah.
And if you just put a little touch on it, that could be scary for us.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
she is right.
I'm hoping he doesn't do that. 3rd and 7. Yeah, we could get her on the headset. I'm sure she'd love that.
I'd give it to number 3.
Yeah. Get there.
That
Get there.
time we
Get
got
there.
him.
Get
We
there.
got him.
Get there. There we go,
They're gonna
fellas.
lose about 2 yards. So now they have a decision to make.
It's going to be 4th and
9.
Maybe 10.
They're going to give them looks like a yard, but yeah, it's close.
It's right here.
I mean, where they're spotting it, it's probably 4th and 10.
Yeah, it's 4th and 10. Yeah, they're going to be throwing. And, well, I don't know.
They're bringing in some new guys. Let's see what they decide to do.
I think I just hand it to 3. Really, if I'm running the odds, he seems to pick up.
They're down to 12 seconds, so they're either going to have to call a timeout here.
They're going to have to call a timeout. No way.
Either that or take the penalty if they're going to kick it.
They're running up there, and they called the timeout.
They called the timeout.
We're going to take a quick timeout here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Coach?
Yeah.
Wes-Del football made possible by Montgomery Insurance, Martin Insurance, Campus Rentals, Property Pros, Young's Title, and guess what else?
Tootsie Rolls.
Well, I'm chewing on one
Pizza
right
King.
now. Pizza King.
All right. Dots.
Sorry, folks, I didn't finish my Tootsie Roll before.
4th down, big play here for the Warriors to see if they can get a stop here, and they'll get great field position if they can. There's a
hold.
He's got plenty.
There's a hold out.
Plenty of
There's
time.
about 20 holds out
and
there.
He's wide open.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Good thing for us because he had no one in front of him. He was going to go probably, if he didn't get a touchdown, he was going to be awful close. So it's turnover on downs.
Good.
And
gravy.
I hate that for that kid not catching it, but it's great for us. And
yeah.
Boy, you see that they have a couple of really skilled players in number 3 and their quarterback, but you also can see where some of these self-inflicted wounds will hurt you.
And that is Paul Carpenter, who hit or who had a great catch in the first half.
Yeah.
And a big pickup. It's 11:07 a.m. in Australia, Saturday morning.
Oh, good day.
Watching.
Good day.
Good day. Crikey.
Probably watching.
Crikey, that's early.
Australian cartoons.
Yeah.
I don't think that happens on Saturdays.
Probably having kangaroos.
That's
not going. And he actually pushed us forward. That one didn't develop. Loss of 1.
I couldn't tell that
Oh, look at the
back official had on a towel in the front to keep the ball,
Where are you going
dry.
with this?
It looked like he had MC Hammer pants on when he been over. It matches.
You know what
his
he
pants.
told everybody in the captains?
You
can't touch him.
this. Yeah, you can't touch this.
And that he's too legit to quit. Coach, we are just spanning the globe in this broadcast.
Yes,
Australia, down there in Florida. Oh,
There we
we're
go, back
passing.
to pass.
He's got to get rid of it. Got to get rid of it. That was a good decision.
Let's see. There's no way over there. They're going to give it to him. Are they going to call intentional grounding here?
Well, I don't think so.
Okay, they said he was close enough.
He was running for his life.
Well, yeah, but
I know the rule. I know. Go
okay,
through.
I'm
You can go through it for everybody at home.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just glad
Tell
they
us how
didn't call
smart
it.
you are.
And I'm glad they didn't.
Third and for some reason our board people, it's 3rd and 11. They think it's 3rd and 12.
The official said, "Please hammer, don't hurt him." Look at.
I think we're out of.
I want you to look.
I
next
think we're
time.
out of hammer songs now. I think we've used them all.
He looks over here. He's facing this way. I want you to look and tell me. There's a fake and a handoff inside
got
the
it.
Trey.
Go,
there he goes.
Go, Trey, go. That's a first down and more. He's still on his feet, rumbling, and he's down to the 35 into the 34. He's still on his feet. They never did take him down, and that was a great run. Another spin move from Trey Adams.
And bounced off a tackle about halfway through that run, and so that'll be a first down on the 35.
Adams is having probably the game of his career so far, although he had some good ones last year.
Yes,
but
he did.
This one right now is both in the air and on the ground. He's made some things happen, mostly on the ground. And it's 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
So we a handoff.
And this is a
It's quarterback keeper.
quarterback keeper for Triton before he's finally.
Saw something he liked or coaches did because he picked
Yeah.
up a good 3
He
yards
did.
on that. I know this. They probably ran away from number 60 on the other side when he did do the sneak.
Don't the toilets flush the opposite way in Australia?
Yeah, they always say that. I've never been there, but yes, good.
Well, nature.
I'd like to go to Australia sometime.
Nature's
Never been.
amazing.
Never been there.
It's not really the kangaroos for me. It's the
Dingoes.
yeah.
There's a handoff. This time
This is Brock.
Brock again.
Another good carry. He's down
running.
there.
It's going to be just short, so I'll bring up 3rd and short.
Trey's
third and
dad wants to
manageable.
know, spin move, where did that come from? Well, he's pulled it out 3 times tonight. So
Yes, he has.
And all 3 have worked for him. One of them was a big one earlier. I agree with you. I don't know. But he's something he had for dinner. It's got him on the spin cycle. It's working. All right, 3rd and 3. Ball's on the 28. The only bad thing we've got to do is we got to get Mr. Producer a better look at the board.
That's the only thing.
Well, he's back there in that corner. I feel
There's a
bad.
fake. The handoff.
Oh, they got it.
The other side this
That
time.
is
That's
number 5 carrying that
That's
one.
Lucas Young.
And that was a great pickup for a first down. Great call, great fake. And the Warriors are back inside. Almost I think they're inside the red zone, getting close.
You have to have good blocking to run those because if you don't get the fakes don't matter if somebody's back there. And those plays take just a little bit longer to develop. So you have to have somebody back, some time back there, and that means our front line's doing a good job tonight.
It's down to 4 minutes and 8 seconds, so doing a great job controlling the clock this quarter. Just want to punch this in. Now we're getting into the red zone. Keep driving. And that is Devin Groh, and we're using a little bit of everybody now, and he picks up quite a few there.
Yeah, he looks like he might have picked up about 6.
I agree, Coach. At least 6 on that one on the first
I
down.
believe about second and well, they're going to give him about 5. So 2nd and 5.
Yep. It will be 2nd and 5. Ball's on the 18. Clock continues to run here in the third quarter. We're down to 3:36 to play. Warriors leading 6-0. Come to line for 2nd down. Just 5 to go. Blevins gets everyone set. Ball's away, and this is Brock Nauman again. I think
he's hit hard by number 55.
Stopped pretty well at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up 3rd down. No, they might have gave him a yard, maybe 3rd and 4.
Yeah, looks like about 3rd and 4, and this is 2-down territory here.
Now, as you see, we're under 3 minutes on your clock here in the third quarter.
I would say we're going to continue running the ball here. I don't think we're going to take a whole lot of chances.
I would agree.
We've been picking up 2-3 yards on most carries here. All we need is
we stay with what works.
There's Devin.
And there it is, and he's going
to get it. He's got the first down.
First down.
Right outside the 10. So they'll be able to pick up another first down here. But let's just punch this thing in.
Clock stopped. It's going to be inside the 10-yard line, I believe, or just at the 11, it looks like, 1st and 10. So it's 1 yard line's a first down, but you're that close. Let's just go ahead and get in there. Clock management continues to roll here for the Warriors in the third quarter. Blevins under center, snaps away, ball's off. That's Brock Nauman.
We might get another one, and this time he's forced out of bounds, but he picked up a good.
And that is about another 4 yards, maybe 5.
Yeah, it's going to be about the 7-yard line.
It looks like that. I think he picked up 4 at least, Coach. I agree with you.
Forced him out of bounds, so it'll be 2nd and 6. That's what they're calling it.
And he's forced out of bounds, stops the clock with 2:11 to go.
And it's the first time that we've been able to say this year that looks like we're wearing someone down.
Yeah, they are tired. You can see their lines getting a little tired out there. We just got to keep. I'm saying Trey Adams right here.
Oh, fumble.
We fumbled it, and I hope we recovered. I don't know that we did.
See what they haven't signaled yet. They haven't signaled. That's their. They still haven't signaled. That's their ball. Fumbled
I could tell when Grayson came out shaking his head. And I don't know. Those are the things that have killed us this year.
Yeah, you can't hurt yourselves, especially in. Coaches will say it all the time. You can't hurt yourself in the red zone, and when you have an opportunity, you've got to take advantage. And that's a great opportunity right there to punch that thing in and almost put this thing. I mean, the way our defense has played, almost put this thing out of hand.
Now we just got to shift gears and go back to the defensive side and try to get a stop here.
Let's see what they do. Let's see if they try to strike quick here. We can always do the same thing, come up with some kind of a turnover or interception.
We've got to cover them because they've went to the pass a couple times, but again, I go to number 3. He's been running well, and they do. They go right to him. And we met him. That's Brock Nauman first, followed by
he didn't get much.
Travis Bunch.
Looks like he got 1, maybe. No, maybe
what
2.
we need to do is just get a stop right here.
Be 2nd and 8.
A lot of field to go. And just hold them here. What we don't want to do is give up the big play. That just changes. That completely turns the ball game around. We don't need. Right now they've held on to very little momentum on their side. And this is a pass play. 3 is open. Oh, great!
Oh, we almost
had him.
And
there he dropped it. Oh, my goodness, we almost had him in the backfield.
How many drop
passes? They have
a
player down in the backfield.
How many drop passes have they had?
Well, we have a player's shoe came off. I think that's Dallas Godby or maybe
Luke
Powers.
Powers. He kept playing with 1.
And they have 1 down, but he's up now.
Oh,
he's back down.
Back down, and so here comes Tony, and they have a trainer here too. Well, we have a short break here. Let me go through the rest of the royalty here for us.
Just do it.
Well, the juniors were Corbin Price and Hannah Gillum this year, and sophomores Trooper Bullock, Mackenzie McFalls, freshman Carter Flynn, and Taylor Freeman. And we have not said this, but we have to give a big, big shout out to Mrs. Stanley.
Oh, yes.
The way this week worked, and it was totally different the way we handled it. And she had everything great, everything organized, everything was run so smooth. I know our administration and everyone was backing all of that, but she is the person behind the scenes doing all that work, and sure that we couldn't give her enough credit to tell her thank you for all the way the homecoming went this week. It was a great week, and she had a big part of that.
Well said, Coach. Well said. And we're now at 3rd and 8. Is that correct?
Yeah, and a minute to go here in this third quarter. And it's 3rd and 8. We did a nice job of – well, they did a nice job of dropping another one for us.
Somebody's going to get some coverage down here. We got a guy.
Well, if they keep dropping them, we'll let them keep throwing them. Number 3 said, hey, listen, buddy, give it to me.
They are going to pass again.
There he is.
3's rolling out. They're looking. They're trying to get a guy to go deep.
Now he told him.
Overthrew him. He's out of bounds.
Well.
What's the flag for?
They're going to call it. Nope. I think they're going to say he pushed him. Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Let's see, but I don't think Coach Hansen's very happy about it. I think they're going to call a.
Are they calling a late hit?
They're going to call pass interference or a late hit here out of bounds on a defensive receiver. But they're talking about it.
Oh, is it for the shove out of bounds?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
I think it's crap.
Well, let's let them call it first.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, I think it's crap.
We're going to see here. I don't know. Maybe not. He may have run route out of bounds too. That could be. Then you're not going to be so mad.
I still think it's crap. Just don't call anything. Let's just play football. It is against them, I think.
First man to touch it. Yeah, he threw his hat off. That usually means the.
I think his hat flew off because he didn't have one that fits his head.
No, that was right. He ran out of bounds.
Still crap.
He can't touch it. He has to.
Still crap.
Can't come back in bounds and be the first one to touch it. So here comes.
You know why it's crap? It wasted a bunch of time.
Here comes the punt team. Well, they do have some rules.
I'm still mad.
I know you are.
Mad, and it worked in our favor. I'm still mad. I just want to be mad. Let me be mad. All right. Are they kicking?
They're going to kick.
I don't know.
First thing they better do is get some guys off the field they still have on.
I was going to say.
Got about 14 guys on there.
We need there to be a bad punt here.
It was a bad snap.
Yeah. Well, that was a good punt.
Don't let that touch you. Oh, Corbin, get out of there. That almost hit
50-yard line. 50-yard line. 43 seconds to go here as we switch. Now, we had a good possession there in the third. I mean, we chewed up most of the clock. I'd like to see us do that again.
Yeah, I thought we did everything right but turned the ball over there, and you just can't have self-inflicted wounds.
Not that close.
So we need to make sure that we do a better job of that. You know who else had a busy week this week besides me?
Who?
The cheerleaders.
They sure did, and they did a great job.
Riley Lazatter, Mary Kate Dunnick, Delaney Huffman, Tori Clark, Mackenzie Whitehead, Hayden Browning, Lena Burcham, Felicity Pippin, Ava Whitmire, Gracie Drake, Bailey Combs. Tori Purdue, and Tiffany Gaddis, who might be the MVP of volleyball and dodgeball.
Oh, my goodness.
Mr. Romine made a big hit, though, and I'm not talking about the one where he fell.
No, but by the way, the staff demolished the students.
They did.
25-16.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a warrior, or they got a tiger down over there. Tiger down. Yeah, it was. What was your favorite event? What's your favorite homecoming tradition?
I love running to the halls. It just cracks me up. And the senior running
I love that
the
they
halls,
can make. Some of them can only make it half a lap.
We had one lap. Several groups make it one lap. Of course, I always tell them. Hopefully, they won't listen to younger kids, but I always tell them, well, every class does at least 3.
Yeah.
Which is not true.
No, that's not true.
So I try to get them to do at least 3. Well, and you've been there for a lot of them. We've had some times we've had to pull the trash cans out because some people are getting rid of their breakfast.
Early in the morning, coming right out of breakfast.
That's my favorite. What about you?
Let me think. My favorite homecoming tradition.
I do like the Grand Marshal, too. I think that's neat.
I think the Grand Marshal might be my favorite part. I think that going through this, I like the powder puff. A lot of schools took that away. They're bringing it back, but I like the powder puff because the girls get serious. I mean, you had to break up a couple girls today.
Yeah, you
got pretty heated.
helped me officiate that today.
Yeah. Oh, there's Trey.
Cut
in, Trey, go. There he is. That's hold on to it. That's a first down. Another great run. I tell you what, I don't know if that's a little trap play, what that is, but.
Yeah, it's a little fake that we hand off, and we've gone up the middle so much. We give it to Trey coming back around the backside, and what they're not doing a very good job is containing the outside, containing the end. Now there's another player down.
Is that one of theirs?
Can't tell.
That's one of ours. Yeah, that's one of ours.
Somebody get the wind knocked out of them, and you know how I am. I never like to guess because if somebody's out there.
No.
We're not going to guess.
My
guess is they got the wind knocked out of them.
I think it's a cramp. But they're down, and
We'll give them a chance to catch their breath. Did you know that the first Wes-Del homecoming was in 1971 on October 1st?
Really?
Yeah. The events included there was a pep session, homecoming queen.
Were you there?
I would have been one if I was, and the victory, we beat Tri-High on that very first one.
Really?
Yeah, we did. And then they had a dance afterwards, and we've been rolling ever since.
Yeah.
Dance is actually tomorrow, so they made that we made that mistake a few years ago when we had a game that went too long.
Yeah.
And we got in and had about 15-minute dance. So we decided we'll move the dance to Saturday, which was a good job.
Yeah,
good idea.
It really was.
It's great for us because we don't have to cover it anymore.
No,
so,
I love it.
So it's it doesn't affect us any. So what else did we have going on this week? We had a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
We had the volleyball. We had that was today. We had dodgeball. Middle school was the big one. Was middle school today.
Yeah, it was a big one.
And then we had earlier in the week we had the high school dodgeball. We had the skits today. Thank you, Mr. Romine. The class skits. Everyone does a class skit for points, and those were interesting and fun. And I think the seniors ended up pulling it out. I'm not saying I'm a senior sponsor, but
we're getting him up there.
I think it's Trey.
It is Trey. They're going to help him off. He's walking, though. He's putting weight on it. Tough kid. And so they'll get him to the sideline there after another good run. And that's a good sign. I know he's getting some help off, but that's a good sign that he's walking off, putting weight on it. Tony will take a look at him.
Yeah, if anybody can get him ready, it'll be Tony. And the other thing Tony will do is not let him hurt himself. So he's if he's not ready, he'll make sure that they get him ready. So Wes-Del now will have it first down after that nice play by Trey.
It was a great run by Trey. They'll get him over there and take a look at him. Now we are 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. The clock starts to go here. And that's Brock Nauman. He's hit. Now they got to blow it dead. That's a late hit.
And he's picked up about 4 on that play. So
they have got to start blowing it dead. God, I hate when guys do this. These kids are taught to play. I'm not mad at Tindley by any means. They're taught to play
till the whistle.
Till the whistle. These stinking officials get worse and worse every year at that. That's how kids get hurt.
Not quite as far as I thought, so it's going to bring 2nd and 8.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They stopped as – never mind.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter, right on time. Warriors take a 6-0 lead into the third. We'll be back with you here shortly on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Just keep running it down their throat.
At this time, I'd like to introduce the Wes-Del Varsity cheerleaders. Riley Lusauer.
We're back. Here we are on camera.
Mary Kate Dunning.
Let's pick your nose.
Delaney Huffman. Tori Clark.
Okay.
Mackenzie
So
Whitehead.
going into the
Hayden
fourth
Brown.
quarter, the Warriors take this 6-0 lead in, but they've got the ball and they're moving. Second and 9.
Tracy Gray.
37-yard line here. The Warriors without Trey Adams right now. He's being worked on by Tony Cox. He did walk off with a little bit of aid. That's Devin Groh now getting to the outside, and he actually picked up some yards. Well, they're
Looks like
marking
about the line
the
of
guy
scrimmage.
on the other side is not even close.
They're having a hard time being on the same page. MC Hammer's got it, though.
Is that a tap? That
I told you.
that is bad. When he turned to this side, I finally saw it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
my.
caught me off guard the first time I saw it. I thought for sure.
Wow. 3rd and 9 here.
Waiting for him to start sliding back and forth once he put the ball down.
3rd and 9.
Big play here for Wes-Del. Will they stay conservative, or are they going to open it up a little bit?
He doesn't seem. He doesn't seem.
Yeah, he does now.
Oh, there he goes.
Forced out of bounds. Able to pick up a few. But what you didn't do is turn it over. So
No.
it's okay. I mean,
It's a terrible spot by
If he didn't feel comfortable with it, then you got to just swallow it and keep running. He did.
That's a better spot by that official. Terrible spot by the other one.
Wow.
Hammer got him.
Yep.
What are we doing? We're going for it, aren't we? 4th and 8, we're going for it. Inside the other 50 here.
Pretty gutsy call here, unless he's trying to just get him off.
I don't know.
Trying to get him off maybe to on a
think
hard count. Oh,
he went. He went.
He got him.
Oh, thank goodness. I had to talk him into it.
Wow. So,
Jeez.
Coach Antrim pointed at him. There he goes. He's on the other side.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, that's
you
all.
got one job down there.
And I hate it for those kids, but that's all we were trying to do right there, because I think we'd have run it down and kicked. But now it's manageable.
Yeah, it's what, 2 yards?
4th and looks like 4th and.
I guess it's longer than 2. It's 3.
4th and 3.
It's going to be a huge stop for the Tindley Tigers if they get it.
Now, try the same thing. Hard count again.
Trey's up.
He's trying to put some weight on it.
Yeah.
There's a handoff. Going the other way, and this time it doesn't work.
That does not work, and it's a turnover.
It'll be turnover on downs. Well, at this point in the field, I feel like probably Coach Hansen felt like we could get to 3 yards.
I don't disagree with that at all. I mean,
if you punt it and it goes into the end zone, you're going to get it out to 20. So it's basically a 10-yard either way.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be 10:59 to go.
Obviously, our defense has been good tonight. So
1st and 10, we just need to hold them again. It's a good sign down here that at least Trey is up and moving around for those of you at home that might have been worried.
Tony's got him trying to put some more weight on it. He's moving short steps right now, but I think he's trying to get him to go through some progressions here.
Yep. Looking to see if there's pain in certain
spots. There's number 3.
Three's, they got to get that tackle right there. That's a good tackle.
That's
just
good
contain him.
Pickup of about 4. Each 2nd and 6.
Grayson
We'll
Mealy.
take that.
Grayson Mealy and, he's hurt.
Number 54 has been down 2 or 3 times.
Dallas Godby and Grayson Mealy are in there, but he's down again. 54. He does not look good on this one.
He was the one that was down last time, I think.
Yeah.
So a little bit of dead time right here. What else can I teach you about the history of Wes-Del here?
Well, give me the sheet.
Nope.
No, you give me it. Let's go through some highlighted.
Some of the X.
Yeah, the X Grand Marshals. We got time.
You were 2015.
We've established that one. We'll move past it. 1977
was the first one.
Richard E. Johnson. 1978 was Nellie Studebaker. And 1979 was Esther and George Black.
Yep.
80, year I was born, it's Kay Piles and Mrs. Davis.
We had 2 that year, huh?
Yeah. 81 was Kay Saunders.
Okay.
Then they went back with 2 in 82 with Marilyn Prather and Elaine Smith. And then the great and legendary Mary Helen Bink, 1983.
One of our favorites.
1984 was former superintendent, first superintendent of Wes-Del Schools, namesake of the field, Paul Parker.
Yeah.
1985, Jane Jefferson. 1986, second time, Nellie Studebaker.
Yeah.
1987 was Doris Long. 88 was Bill Robertson, Coach Robertson. And 1989 was Pam Meyer Fisher, and we will stop at 90, and then we'll add on as we go. But 90 was Catherine Penrod.
All right.
There you go. We'll get the other ones here.
Okay.
When we get some.
I know you were
breaks in action.
2015.
Yeah, I think you've established that with a lot of people. A lot of people know that one now. What year was it?
2015.
2015. Here's that back. I'll take it.
Year of our Lord.
I'm gonna let you do 90. I'm gonna let you do 90. Year of our Lord. It's blasphemy. 2nd and 6, 38-yard line. We got to keep a big stop here. He's going to back to pass.
To throw. Let's hope that. That almost could be holding.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he had all day there for a while, and
Devin Grove got back there, but Travis Bunch
was
if that wasn't a hold, everything but
he was putting it on.
Everything but holding was done there.
Those two guys were working right there. That was hard work as they were pushing and shoving each other. That brings up third and 6.
Well, if we're going through progression, guess what the progression is now? Trey Adams' helmet is on, and he's running on the sideline.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. If he could,
he's kicking it out, and Tony has released him, at least he's just said get back up on the line. So, folks, if you're home, especially mom and dad, Trey's got the helmet back on, and he is running up and down the sideline. Good sign.
Number 3.
Get him. Tackle. Get there. Get there.
Oh, he makes
Gotta
a nice
get
move.
Him.
And that's
that's
close.
a first down.
That's just good running.
Yeah, that's just good running.
Good hard running, and not any fault of ours because we hit him 2 or 3 times. We were there. He just bounced off of him.
It's going to stop the clock with the first down. 10-12 to go.
Got guys getting up slow now. Number 3 gets up slow for them. He's back in the huddle, but he's moving slow. That's a first down.
Warriors are hitting hard tonight.
Yeah.
And, I mean, even a couple of our guys are a little slow to get up, but these two teams are battling it out. 10 minutes to go here. 1st and 10, ball's on the 45-yard line. We need a turnover. Probably not the cheer right now as we want a touchdown.
That's going to be out of bounds.
My goodness. If they get on the same page, it's
Well, they're
worrisome.
running out of time. Let's hope they don't.
I don't want them to either.
Second down here.
Here's some other people. Sue Davis in the chat tonight. Rachel Miller. Colin Bruns. A couple of staff members in there. Cam Gleason. Yep, Cam, I see your last comment. I'm not going to address it. There was absolutely zero bias in the student-teacher volleyball game. That's all I'll say. Zero. You should be working. You told us you're at work. Get him, boys. Travis Bunch has got him. Get him down. There's a great sack by Travis Bunch.
Travis, don't say anything. Just go back to the huddle. Good job. That's a big play by Travis. He's been back there. We said they were battling, and he got around him that time. So that's going to push him all the way back. It's going to be third down now. And third down and 17 maybe?
Yeah.
Third down. Looks like third down.
Maybe 18.
Third and 18 from.
What's a yard, though? But it is 3rd and 18 from the 37. So Travis Bunch has been harassing the backfield all night long and finally gets to the quarterback. And, that kid still almost slipped out of it.
They're going quicker now.
Got to get a stop here. Flush him out of the pocket. Get there. There's a good play.
Grayson Mealy forces him out of bounds.
And there it is. Knocks him out of bounds. He only picks up about
maybe 4.
It's going to be 4th and 14.
So now, at this point of the game, I would say
they're going to go
for it. I think they'll punt. Play field position game and try to get a stop on defense. They have all their timeouts left. So
I hope the officials don't watch this over because they're going to like this comment. But I've never seen a group of officials who can't catch a football more in my life. That one went between Hammer's legs.
It might be because it's so chilly out there.
That's what it is.
So here they are in punt formation.
Well, the punter is limping, so it's not a good sign.
Who is also their quarterback.
Yeah, I'd be a little worried on this
set.
one. I'd be a little worried on this one. Nope, he's kicking it. And what are we going to do here?
That's
let that
nice
go?
Punt.
We're going to let that go. That's a great punt. Oh, my goodness.
That's exactly what they wanted. If they were going to punt, that's exactly what they wanted out of it. And it goes down to about the 11.
Hey, but we got good news. Guess who was back there to receive?
Trey Adams
was back to receive. He's on the field.
So with 8:45 to go, Wes-Del needs to chew up some time off this clock here. 1991, Grand Marshal was Barbara Moore. 92 was Harold Smith. And 93 was Joe Edetique. Then back to Richard E. Johnson for 94. Nancy Janey for 95. Amy Collum was 1996. Doug Meyer, 97. Sharon Staley was 98. Art Essex was 99. And we'll stop at 2000 with Deb Saxon. You tell me when to stop. 2001 was Bev Washburn. 2002 we had 2. Norm Goethals and
stop it right there.
Eldon Beeler. And we will stop at 2003.
1st and 10 on the 11. Here we go. See if we can hang on to this thing and pull out a homecoming victory.
There's a nice run.
There's a nice run. Who'd we go to? Trey Adams? Blow the whistle.
Oh, we want that time to keep running, but yes, we don't want anybody hurt.
For the love of everything.
We got number 50 are helping people up off this pile.
Who was that carrying, Trey? Did we just go right back to him?
Yes, and he's going to get a break.
Yeah, it was.
I'm pretty
Trey
sure that
Adams.
was Trey.
It was. Good run.
He picks up about 5, so it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Blow the whistle. Yeah, all right.
8 minutes,
8 minutes
to go.
We're running this thing way down. We need to get this playoff.
We will.
We do.
Send it off to Brock.
Keep rolling, baby. Keep rolling.
Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a
I
yard.
think you got a yard out of that. It's going to be
3rd and 4.
Third and 4. Clock's running down to 7:32.
Looks like both teams have all their timeouts left.
Yeah. Trying to figure out why you were over here.
Well, I was looking at the monitor there.
Eyeballing me. A little late for the night for that, Coach.
I know.
3rd and 4. Get a big first down right here if we could get one.
Let's see, we're going to try to get him off sides. This time we don't. Brock gets it again.
Go,
he's
go,
going forward.
Go, push,
he's going
push.
To be,
That's a first down.
First down.
That's a first down.
That's great because that'll chew up another.
They're already waving the clock dead, and they have signaled it.
Be
Great run by Brock Nauman.
So now you're able to take another 2.5 minutes off the clock if you just want to run the ball here and keep winding this down. And at some point, puts the pressure on Tindley when they're going to use their timeouts.
Trey Adams is back in. 1st and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. That clock is rolling now, under 7 minutes.
It's 1st and 10. Let's do it again. That was
You brought out all the cheers tonight.
Yeah.
Cheers to you, Coach.
Thank you. Fake the other way, back to Trey. And
Trey's
they've got him this time.
They sniffed that one out.
Yes, and he lost about a yard, maybe in the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they mark it.
I'm going to say they're right on the yard.
2nd down.
Yeah,
Stay
they're
back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Nothing hurt.
Chewing that clock up.
Clock is
our friend.
Yeah, clock is in.
Clock's our enemy.
The clock is,
both our friend and
enemy. We want that to
moment.
run as fast as it can, but we want to take as much time as we can. We get up to the line, but we want to run that baby down as much as we can.
2nd and 10, another first down would be huge.
Wes-Del here clinging on to this 6-point lead here late in the game. This time it's Triton keeping it, and he's going to go backwards.
It did not work. All right.
The clock's running.
3rd down, and he lost about a yard or 2 on that one.
So Coach Hansen's got to make a decision here. I think you run the ball, personally. I think it takes another 2 minutes, minute and a half off the clock before you have to punt if you run it. If you throw it and you get an incomplete pass, it stops the clock.
Well, here's the thing I'll say. I don't know that we've had, other than the one where Trey was laying on his back, I don't know that we've had a successful pass play tonight.
Not a lot of big ones, have we?
No. What we need is a successful
right now, if they wanted to throw it out here quick, they've got Corbin. He could probably run for some of it. And there's a dead ball.
Timeout.
Coach Hansen didn't like what he saw there.
Timeout, Wes-Del.
You got a timeout before that was snapped. So 5:08 here in the 3rd quarter. Coach Knuckles decides to use one of his timeouts. And that's a great time. You want me to go through it?
Yeah, finish it out.
We're at 2003 here, folks, and that's Bobby Piles. 2004, Margaret Reno. These are all Grand Marshals if you're just joining us. 2005, Whitey Fights.
Oh, yeah.
2006 was Deb Baldwin. 2007, Deb Beanockle, back-to-back Debs. 2008, Francis Laverty.
Mm-hmm.
Ann Gardner was 2009. Our very own Brian Lake, 2010.
Yeah, I remember that one.
B. Lake. 2011, Gary Machino. And 2012, Brad Hess. 2013 was Daniel Cairns, also known as Danny. 14 was Kerry Malco. 2015 was our own Mr. Mealy. 2015 right there. 2016 was Dick Johnson. 2017, Shirley Thacker. 2018, Vicky Treherne. 2019, Tracy Schaefer. Tom Dorton, 2020. 2021, Steve Dowling, and that brings us right up to 2022, Mr. Glenn Day.
3rd and 13. It's a big one. We're away here. Let's see what we're doing.
Oh, we're going to throw it.
He better get rid of it.
He's got to get rid of it, and he just throws that one away.
Good
and
grief.
He got it. Did he get back to the line of scrimmage? He did. So it's okay. We're good. No one in the area, but I think he got back to the line of scrimmage. So
I don't like this. It's going to come down to our defense, which has been good pretty much tonight, but we need a good punt.
Well, I know what you're thinking. It's the same thing I'm thinking. Number 3 scares me.
Yes.
Because he's a one missed tackle away from breaking something open. And our kids have had a great week, and we really, we're all in the stands here. Fingers crossed for them.
Yeah, what we don't want, we do not want Heartbreak Central. We want 5 minutes to go away. We need a good punt to start with. And let's see what we get.
Off, almost
That's
blocked.
A good one. That's a good one. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here.
They're gonna.
No, they're not going to touch it. That's good.
He should have picked that up because
Yeah.
he could have got another 5-10 yards out of it. But we'll take it. And that'll stop the clock with 4:51. So Tindley will take over on their 42 with 4:51 left here in this game.
I believe in our defense.
I believe that we will win if we can hold them right
goodness.
here and pull this off.
Grief, can you stop?
Listen, we have something exciting next week. We're playing at Ball State. Now, we won't be able to bring that game to you, but there'll be 2 things going on. Now, 2 good things going on here. One of them is we're playing at Ball State, so our kids get that great experience, and it'll be the first. We'll be rolling right into fall break.
Well, we won't be able to bring it to them.
Well, we'll be there, and so get your tickets and just go be a fan. I guess you and I will just be fans unless you can get us something up in the suites.
No, I'll be on the sidelines. I'm going to run.
Unless you can get us up something in the suites.
Sprinting on that turf, baby.
I may try to see if I can book a suite.
Tackle.
Yeah, this is the guy that scares me
tackle,
right here.
Tackle. Oh, my God.
And remember, both of these teams are begging for a win. They're just playing for a win right here.
First down, 4:44. Come on, boys.
That's a first down. So it stops the clock.
We need to stop.
We've mentioned it, but both teams, well, now Wes-Del used a timeout, so Tindley's got all 3 timeouts.
Need an AED up here. Come on, fellas. Let's get a stop. We're going to 3. Why wouldn't you? All day long. Get
Now
outside.
we cut back.
Get outside. Get outside. Make the tackle.
So
There we
that's
go.
going to be
There we go.
another
It's
first down.
Good grief.
That's down to the 30-yard line. So 2 plays, and they've chunked big plays and big yardage
2 biggest
out.
plays they've had all night. And what did I say? I said this in the first half. Why do they go away from him?
Well,
But I want them to.
Well, they've decided that they aren't going to right now, and if he needs a break at this point in the game, you use one of your timeouts because I think we all know that he's a catalyst here.
We need a turnover. Almost down to 4.
There he goes again. This time he cuts back in front, almost tackled
Great
by Brock
tackle.
Nauman. Instead, Dallas Godby picks him up, and
That was
able to get the
what we
stop.
needed. That was all we needed. We needed him to get tired. And
Clock's running under 4 minutes.
come on, fellas. Big stop here.
2nd and 5, we'll call it.
Don't lose sight of the pass. They might connect on one. Everybody here wants to see this, and they are going to pass.
Throw it.
They are going to pass. He throws.
This time,
This time it is caught, and he's going.
He picks up the first down. We got to make the tackle, and he's down with contact at
knocked down.
at the 10.
God
right
bless
at the inside the 10. I'm sorry, inside the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line with 3:27 to go. And the clock will start up again.
I'm on defense.
So they go away from number 3. Bet you they don't on this play.
No. We need a bad snap. Snap it over his head.
We've seen that a couple times tonight.
I'll take it right now. Need something.
And you almost got it.
Make the tackle,
There
boys.
you go.
There you go.
Oh, good thing they blew it. You wanted them to blow it, and they blew it dead on that one because he about slid right out of that. Pick up any on that. Let's see where they spot it. I don't think he got anything. I think we hit him right at the line of scrimmage, so
yeah,
it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Clock's running. They've still got all their timeouts.
They can't get a first down, so it's second and goal. They're going to have to score here.
Oh, boys, don't fall asleep on a pass play.
Oh,
That's loose.
Your fumble.
Get there. Get there. Get there. We got it.
No, it's still loose. It's still
loose.
out
there. Who's got it? Fight for it, boys.
They're marking it, checking it. Everybody's underneath it right now, trying to take a look. Third down.
They
came up with it somehow, but all the way back to the 30. And the clock will continue running. And so now they'll have to stop it for an injury. Have to stop it with 2:14 for an injury here.
I think it might be the quarterback.
It is.
I hate to see that.
It's going to be 3rd and 30. It's going to be 3rd and goal, but from the 30.
I hate to see that to see that kid get hurt.
Well, they'll have to use one of their timeouts they have left if they want to. If they want to leave him in the game, they're going to have to use a timeout. Unless they say for an injury, if he's bad enough, the officials can make him go out for a play.
So it's going to be what are we at?
It's 30. It's going to be a 3rd and 30. 3rd and goal, but it's from the 30.
So it's 2 down. I mean, they got to go for it. It's 2 down territory. They've got all their timeouts. 2:14 to go. That was big. We needed that. Now we just need 2 stops here and seal this thing. Defense needs to seal this sucker. He's getting up, and that's a good sign.
Guys were going for the ball, anything there. Just guys trying to get the ball and rolling over the top of each other. Probably got the wind knocked out of him, but those can get ugly at the bottom of those
He's
piles.
Up. And that's a good thing to see him up. He's been fighting all night long. All the guys have been fighting.
So let's see what they have to do here. Do they have to take him out for pretty sure they'll have to take him out for at least a play. Unless they want to use a timeout, and it doesn't look like they're going to.
No?
If he winds the clock here, then.
So it's 3rd and 29 on the clock.
It looks like number 10. Who's been a receiver all night as their backup quarterback.
Well, we'll see what happens here. We need to.
I can't imagine they're going to throw it here with the backup quarterback in. And the
know.
clock is running.
Never know.
You're going to see number 3 right here. So somebody make a tackle.
Yeah, just tackle, boys. Just tackle.
Nope.
No, he's going to throw. He's going to throw.
Got somebody open.
And that's going to stop the clock, and it's 4th down. Oh, my goodness, boys. Let's see if they bring him back in. I would think they'd bring the quarterback back in.
He's not ready. You're still looking at him.
So it's going to be 10. They're going to have to figure out. Coach is trying to figure out exactly what to do here. They got is this a new quarterback coming in?
Well, they're both over there. So let's see. Yeah, 11's coming back in.
11's coming back in.
And they're down to 15
already
on
they're
the
gonna
clock.
call a timeout.
They're going to have to call a timeout, which is, I don't want to judge them coaching-wise, but they're
I don't think they're
going to call a timeout and waste one right here, which is great for us.
Yeah, they do.
They just wasted a timeout because realistically, if we get the ball back right here, I don't know if they have enough timeouts. Yeah, they probably will to stop it enough times for us to not be able to run it out. But with only 2 timeouts left.
I think I got a whiff of the hot dog water.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. I don't know what's coming up there.
It's been a long night. Listen, I'm not pointing fingers, but we both had spicy chicken sandwiches for lunch. So.
I'm not owning that one.
No.
1:55 to go. It is 4th down and 30 yards. 29, 30 yards. This is a huge play for the Warriors. Tindley's in and took a timeout. They have 2. The Warriors have 2. We have 1:55 to go. This is a big play. Warriors lead 6-0. And it was a second quarter score that the Warriors put on the board. And now we're trying to see if the defense, which has been pretty strong all night, can hold on here. And we don't have to deal with a late heartbreak. These guys have worked hard. Coming off of a great week last week with Monroe Central. Coming into this game, trying to break a pretty substantial losing streak that we've had. We didn't win a game last year, and we're coming into this one 0-6. 6, I believe. And so here we go, folks. It's
all the students are still here.
It's a big everybody's
Pins and needles,
got everything on this play right here. The quarterback back in for them, number 11, Dion Richmond. And here we go. 4th down. The ball's away.
We're blitzing.
Pressure's coming. Ball's away.
3-7's
Caught to him.
Got it. Got
to tag him. He got him.
So
and that's a stop.
Turnover on downs. With 1:49 to go.
Oh, wow. That was a little closer than it needed to be. First time they made a reception, I believe, this half. And it was close.
They got someone down, but he bounces back up. So now, let's see what happens here. They've got two timeouts. So
we've got 2.
Boy, if we get a first down, then we could run it out. Obviously.
And that's huge. We've got to take care of the ball. No fumbles here. No mistakes.
So as soon as the tackle's made, they'll call timeout. Here.
They've got a
what
kid
you
over there.
don't want is
very
a miss.
angry.
They're going to try to strip it. You know, their coaches are telling them, try to strip it, go for it.
We've got to. It's a possession game for us. We got to hold on to the ball here.
We did have one fumbled snap, so this is important. And I saw the guys come over here and work on it after that.
1:49 to go. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball is on the 6.
Hand off to Brock. He's outside.
Get going. Get going, Brock.
Don't want to go out of bounds.
There you go.
All
nice,
right.
nice.
Good. You don't want to go out of bounds.
It's a good run for Brock, and I'll tell you this: he had both arms. He always runs that well, but with both of them covered.
Yes.
But he was holding that sucker. So
let's see what they do. They're going. It looks like they're going to save that timeout for the next 2 plays.
I don't know. I would have probably called it, but
I think they have 2 left, so they're going.
It's about 2nd and 4.
Yeah, it's going to be a minute left after we get this under a minute when they are able to call
a first
the timeout.
down would be huge. A first down would be huge.
Well, I tell you what we're going to do right here: hard count.
Yeah.
And if they go offsides, that's game. A handoff.
That might be game anyway. That's a first down for Brock Nauman.
That should be enough. They'll have to. The clock will stop here. The clock will stop move the chains, and they'll start up again.
They'll have to call a timeout, I would think.
Yep.
I haven't seen them signal yet. Surely they're not going to let it.
Now the clock's winded.
They haven't called a timeout yet.
Not yet.
Tindley still 50 seconds left.
Well, I think they're going.
I wouldn't rush it. I would not rush this at all.
We are not going to. And if their coaches at this point are going to play it out, and they'll call their second timeout after this one. We take a knee.
Yeah. Clock's still running.
It looked like he may not even going to. Did he stop it? I don't know if he's going to even stop it.
They just took a timeout.
Yeah,
26 seconds to go.
Don't run on the field, kids. Mr. Denny, don't let them run on that field yet. It's not over. We don't. Okay, there he goes. I was going to say, we don't need an unsportsmanlike right here.
So this will be 16 games.
Second down.
Maybe longer than that. I can't go back the year before how many consecutive games of losses.
We know it wasn't this year or last year.
Yeah, that's 16 total games there.
And we're 26 seconds away from breaking that streak right here on Homecoming. What a better night to do it than right here. And kids are on them. They're letting them on the track. And listen, we want this to as much as they do. Just don't go out there too soon. Well, Hanson feels pretty good about it because he's got the headset off.
Yeah, I don't feel good about it.
So I think
I'm glad they do.
I think we're going to take 2 knees here.
I'm glad they do.
Let's see.
I don't feel great. You know me. I've looked at you before and said when we've been up on the basketball game by 20 with 3 minutes to go, and I've been with you and I've said I don't feel good about this.
They're not even playing, so we're going to take a knee. See if they stop the clock.
16.
They are not even going to stop it. So that's
there we go. That's it.
So we'll run this down.
It's
everybody
Coach,
off the field.
It's been since October 9th against Purdue Polytechnic in 2020 since we've won 16 games, and the Warriors break the 16-game losing streak on homecoming night.
And here's the
and
first
there it
thing.
is.
The first thing you need to do is shake hands, which we are, and then we can come over and celebrate and enjoy this homecoming victory. And there it is. It's all zeros on the clock, and that's a win for your Wes-Del Warriors, 6-0 on homecoming night. It's a great win. Coach Knuckles gets his first win. And as much as I am happy for the kids, I'm happy for the coaches and all the hard work that they put into it too. And it's going to be fun. Let them get through this line, and they're going to run over here, and we're going to get to see them run right into the group. I'm going to try to keep this on so Mr. Romine can, if I need to. I'm going to play cameraman if I need to.
Go ahead, lean out there and get that thing. Get those kids in there. Student section out there.
And there they go.
There you go. And that's good to see. The kids celebrating. That was a long time coming, folks. It's been since 2020, October 9th of 2020, since the Warriors have had a win. And they finally get one here on homecoming. And I tell you what, great sportsmanship by Tindley throughout. They played.
They always are.
Oh, they're great. They always do a great job.
Their coaches are always great and respectful, and their kids are too.
So a great win. Congratulations to everybody. If I were to say something, it was Trey Adams played one heck of a game, and I mean they all played great. The defense played really well, to especially there at the end to make the stop.
You know, a lot of the guy that we talked about a little bit, but Travis Bunch was putting pressure on them all night. They weren't able to get back there and set their feet much, and able to get anything going because of the pressure that that Travis was putting on them at times. And you know, we talked about they had some skilled athletes, and we did a nice job of containing them.
I tell you what, Coach, I'd almost go down there and grab Knuckles and see if he'd come up.
Well, I'm sure he wants to spend some of this with his team here, but yeah, I mean,
it'd be a great opportunity to get him to talk. So.
Well, they're excited.
I know. I don't know if he'd want to come up or not, but
good for the kids. Good for it's just a great way to cap it off, and now the kids can go and all enjoy the dance tomorrow, and knowing they got that victory, and just have a lot of fun for like I said, capping off what is the best week any school could have. What we had here.
And not only that, but boy, Coach, that was 2 good weeks of football.
Yeah,
because that game against Monroe Central was really good.
That led right into this. I mean, you're doing the right thing by playing well, and that was no mistake that led us into tonight. We played well enough to do some really nice things last week and gain a lot of confidence. And on top of all that, we were able to come in tonight, play the same style. I mean, we played the same kind of way that we played last week. So sorry, I was standing up because I wanted to be able to see.
That's too. I was excited for him. So
you're on camera. You're on camera.
All right. But
just happy for him. Just happy for everybody. There's going to be people out there. Everybody wants some pictures, and everybody wants to enjoy it.
You know what? I want to get out there and enjoy it with them, so I think we're going to shorten this thing up. I got a kid out there. I want to go congratulate him. That's his first high school win.
And a lot of those guys, that's their first high school win. I think there's many more to come. But
yeah, we're awful young, so some of these guys haven't been in a winning locker room yet. So there's a lot of fun when you know that from the sports we played and coaching. And
I know you, Coach Knuckles, is one of your proteges. You brought him up, and I know you want to be the first one to congratulate him. So, folks, we're not going to hang on too long. We don't have any stats for you.
There's only one that matters.
That 6-0 win on homecoming night. Now, leading into a great next weekend where we get to be at Ball State for a unique experience. So, really, these kids can enjoy it. And next week's really the start of fall break, I believe. So
get out there, go to Ball State. You have to buy your tickets online, but you can go and watch us play and hopefully continue this positive football and this good football we've been playing the last 2 weeks and take that into a Union County team we should be able to compete with on football and at Ball State on the big football field there and enjoy that. It's kind of a conference thing for them, and we're going to get to be part of it, even though we're not in their conference. But it's it's going to be a neat experience. And we apologize and hate that we can't bring it to you, but we're going to be there, and everyone else should go and watch it live and enjoy it with the boys, because it'd be a great time to show them your support, and also be a great time to get out there and tell them you're proud of them.
And don't forget, tomorrow is the County Girls Volleyball. If you want to go at 11 a.m. and watch them at Wapahani, they've got a tough one on their hands against Wapahani, so pack the house and help them out and go support them. But really next week, what's your schedule look like as far as any live streams?
You know what? We're volleyball is done, completely done. This is it for a while.
Okay.
If we can do a sectional game through the IHSA, we may be back if we get a home game. Otherwise, this is it for a little while, because we're done with football.
We'll be at North Decatur.
Yes, that's true. I'm sorry. We will go to North Decatur.
We will bring North Decatur from you. So we have one more regular season game, and then after that, it depends on the sectional, and we'll probably bring the sectional to you no matter what. But
volleyball is there's no more home games. They are at McConaughey next Saturday in the tournament. That leads us into sectional. So the sectional draw is Sunday for volleyball.
Well, good luck to our cross country team tomorrow, and good luck to our volleyball team. And congratulations to the Warrior football team, and congratulations to Coach Knuckles on his first victory as a head coach. A lot to congratulate. Coach and I want to go out there and be with them, so we're going to shorten things up here. But thank you for watching the Wes-Del Sports Network on Homecoming. Big win, 6-0 versus the Tindley Tigers. We'll see you in 2 weeks from North Decatur on the Wes-Del Sports Network.